What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Vape Coach, and we are back in your life. Guys, today is the Shark Tank Season 2 opener, and we've got a hell of a season on our hands, and we've got a hell of a player base on our hands. And I want to let everybody know right now what this is. This is a top 16 qualifier. Only top 1 will qualify for the finale, and we've got 8 names left. This is gonna be an absolute banger. What is going on, everybody? It's great to see each and every one of you. Guys, we have Rass versus Val, Najm versus Sky, Herobrine versus Cyrax, KitanaKahn, and DJ. Herobrine versus Cyrax will be off stream just for the sake of keeping the pace of the event. And guys, it is now time for game number 1. It is gonna be Rass versus Val, and let's get it right now. Let's go to it. Let's do the damn thing. Chat, Shark Tank Season 2 starts right now. And let's go, let's do the damn thing. And chat, I also want to let you know about our prize pool. As you guys know, we are a completely crowd-funded series. That means every single donation that comes in for a Shark Tank stream will be going to the season end pot. So if it's anything, if you want to donate $1, $5, $10, that option is completely yours. But I'm gonna start off, chat, by donating $50 of my own to the season prize pot, and let's go, and let's get it. So it is gonna be Val. He said whenever was season 1 Osboss, it was a long time ago. However, we are back and we are in business, and let's get going. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. I see all the goats in chat, and let's do the damn thing. What's going on, Big RoboCop? Shout outs to all the goats. Yeah, anything that comes in for Shark Tank goes directly to the players for their season end finale. And guys, it's gonna be a long, sweaty season. And let's start off with Val versus Rass. Let's go and let's do it. Right now, though, this Kung Lao has been wreaking havoc on it. And Chimp with a 50 bomb. Chimp is starting us off heavy, chat. We are already at $100 for the season. I chipped in 50, and then Chimp chipped in 50. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Chimp, and thank you so much, everybody, for being here. That is gonna be Raw starting off with a game 1 win, round 1 win. And let me go ahead and let me fix that. So, chat, we're already starting off crazy. Already $100 on the board for that season finale. Let's go. Let me make sure I got this. All right. Where the hell is this thing? And let's get it. Let's do this damn thing. And again, this is going to be the Val 1000 trying to make the comeback on Big Rass. Remember, this is Shark Tank. Let me fix that prize pool. Give me 1 quick second. Okay. Nice. And this is gonna be Rass, man. He's coming out. The Kung Lao, man, is wreaking havoc. But it is gonna be Val with the lead. He's gonna spend the fatal. Okay. And all right, Rass right now, he needs to make this comeback. Is he gonna be able to do it? Right now, though, this is gonna be Val taking the round, looking absolutely dynamic. The Val 1000 is going absolutely crazy. Give me 1 quick second, chat. We're just fixing these overlays. All right, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Let me go ahead and let me fix this real quick. Tangy's showing the Discord what's going on, Big Tangy. And already our prize pool is at $100 for this season. It's gonna be a long season. Let's go. Thank you so much, Big Chimp, as well. Whenever I click the PayPal link, it takes me to the stream elements page, but it's blank. Oh my goodness. I'm not too sure, Osboss. Let me see what I can do about that. Let me see if I can actually just pull up the link. However, this is gonna be coming through yet again, and this is gonna be the Val 1000 taking the lead on Rass. Can he finish this damn thing, chat? And we gotta go. We gotta figure this out. The Val 1000 still has the lead. Rasul. Oh my God, the anti-air, he caught it. And wait a minute, though. Rass is gonna spend it, and this is maybe gonna be the round. I'm not sure. And right now, though, this is gonna be Rass coming through, and he is gonna be getting this done. He needs 1 more hit check. Can he get 1 more hit? Nice, and this is Val. No, not able to spend it in. That is gonna do it. Rass is gonna be taking the lead. And Rass on a 1-0 score to start us off, chat. Shark Tank is in the building, and Shark Tank is going crazy. Osboss, I'm gonna try to figure that out right now. If anything, I can send you a different link. However, this is gonna be the replay on game number 1. It is Rass coming out. He's doing the damn thing. Rass is gonna need 2 more if he's gonna get this going. However, chat, it is time for us to get to our next game, and let's see if Rass is gonna be able to carry this set. Let's see if he's gonna be able to finish it.
T1000.
And Osboss, here is actually the PayPal if it helps you. I don't know if it'll pop up on stream, but there it is right there. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to look into it after stream, but right now we gotta focus on the lesson at hand. It is Rass with a 1-0 lead over Big Val. Let's go. Shark Tank Season 2, this is gonna be winners semifinals, okay? And right now, Rass, though, he is armoring early and he is armoring often. But Val right now is in a position they would rather not be. Up into the sky we go. Rass is putting on the pressure, chat. Nice overhead swing, the 7-frame reversal, and Val trying to go overhead, but that is a punish! And Rass, man, is getting it done. He is on an extensive lead. And chat, okay, the jump in, overhead slam. The kick's no good, but Rass is on chip territory. But the armored launcher, wait a minute though, the grab. Val can make this comeback. It's not gonna be easy. Let's see what he can do. The jump in, that's gonna be a direct punish. Is he gonna spend it, chat? One more. You know Rass is looking for that armor. What is going to be the decision here? The stand 2. And Rass going to catch him with the armor. Good to go again.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, once again, for everything, we have already raised $100 for the prize pool. And let's see how that looks going towards the end of the season. Remember, every single donation on a Shark Tank stream goes directly to the players. Thank you guys all so much for the support. And thank you so much for being here. All right, the Val 1000, though, making this comeback, though, but that is a drop to mold. Overhead. Rass, though, below again. And the stagger pressure. Val has loved this character. What's going on, DJ? How you been? DJ making a top 8, saying, Vape, I am not watching. Let me show you how it's done. Good. We got bullets, though. It is going to be Rass, though, who does have the edge with the projectiles. There's a nice overhead punish. And still the action continues. A beautiful punish coming from Val. But there is armor early and often. Rass, you better believe it. A nice low, still not done. Another low, and Rass wants to just nothing more than to close this out. Can he get it? Oh, and that is a punish. Rass gonna be up on a 2-0, chat. And Rass is out here doing the damn thing on a 2-0 lead. Val is in a little bit of trouble. On to the replay we go. Keep in mind, chat, these are all first to threes, double elimination. So there is still plenty of time to come back if you do go down. But if you do win, you are in a very good position. But remember, only top 1 is going to qualify for that finale. Let's get back to it. And the action continuing again and again. Let's make this happen, chat. This is a $100 prize pool. But remember, that goes towards the season finale.
I can.
And let's go. And Val is going to be sticking with T1000 the entire way through, saying, Vape, this is my new character now. Sindel does not exist. I want to give a huge thanks to my graphic designer for putting this all together. Every graphic you see in one day. Fabry, if you're listening, if you're watching, you're the go, brother. Okay, nice. And still the big overhead swing, but Rass is not going to be slowed down. And this is going to be a bit of trouble. Rass keeping this all pressure in the westbound side of the screen. The sector doing so much work, but here comes Val. Keep in mind, though, Val does have comeback potential, has ice in their veins, or should I say has liquid metal in those veins. What's going on, by the way, Big Arrow? Welcome, everybody, to the chat. Thank you so much for being here and choosing this to be the stream you are watching. The low again, and Val, they've got it. Is that going to be enough to kill? Does he spin the fatal from your chat? No, he does not, saying, Vape, I've got this. What are you even worried about?
Round 2. Fight.
And Shark Tank, if you're wondering what it is, if you see any other tournament qualifiers on the Twitch or on the YouTube, it is basically the same idea. This one is the only one that I know of that is for the EU and me region. We do allow North America as well, but EU is going to be the host region for this bad boy. What's going on, prediction? That is a little bit sus, and I like it. Good punish from Val. Into the corner we go. Westbound pressure. Rass delayed wake up. No armor on wake up. And Cyrax, congratulations on that top 8. By the way, what is the score between you and Herobrine? Val is cooking. Nice pressure, but we are going to spin that. That is absolutely going to hit. Rass with the wake up fatal blow tactics. And Runner Adams coming through with the sub. Thank you so much, brother. Gifting a sub to Fatal Combat. That is our first of the day. Thank you so much. By the way, a huge thank you to Chimp, and a huge thank you to Runner Adams for sponsoring this stream so far, for sponsoring the prize pool and coming through, and thank you to everybody else for watching, man. This is a group project from start to finish, and let's keep it rolling. This is gonna be Rass on set point though. That wake up fatal blow was gonna be money. Big punish again from Val. Excellent conversion. Stand 2, the low. And the stagger pressure, no good, but here comes Val with an insane punish. His Tremor on the way. Okay, and another low. And we're going aerial chat, and this is gonna be a problem. And Rass, he is working on this. Can he get this round and eliminate Val? By the way, Sky and Najm, get those invites locked in, get them loaded. You will be up next. And this Shark Tank, man, is starting off just as well as you can expect, man. Rass, he has been dominating this bracket. He's been going crazy. Good low. Val gonna take the lead. Nice pressure. And still getting on the inside. But a good catch, though, from Val. Good defense. This should be the game, chat. This should be enough to do it. And this is going to be game number 1 for Val in the books. Still has a ways to go, but that is an excellent start.
T1000 wins.
And chat, I want to give a big thank you to everybody for being here. We live and die by the community, man. This is a group effort through and through. And right now, we've got 100 reasons why you got to be an Omega Big Sweat. And keep in mind, chat, this is a 4-5 week event series. So there's a long way to go. Let's get back to the action. And Val needs one more to tie this up. By the way, if we do get a game 5, I have a very cool graphic for that. At least I think so. Rass is not going to be changing up battle tactics. He's coming out with the same loadout.
One machine cannot kill everyone.
I can.
By the way, I don't know how often people here donate, but if you do, can you let me know if the link is working? You don't have to, if you can just let me know if there is a link, because I know Osboss is having some issues with that, so I want to make sure that that is not the case. What's going on, by the way, Big Bull? How you doing? Good. The low and Rass, though, he is going to be playing cat and mouse. He's like a cat, chat. Once again, we are moving and we are cruising. The jump in from Rass, the Tremor gonna blow him up. The low again, the stand 2. And that's gonna be Rass knowing the gaps. Absolutely disgusting pressure, but a nice grab coming from Val. Ball, what's going on, brother? Hey, W way to spell bait, by the way. Okay, and the pressure is starting to mount up and the hats are going everywhere, left, right, and center field. Shark Tank is heating up in the best way you could expect, and then it's gonna be a punish. Rass not able to catch, but there's an overhead. Good, down 1, an overhead again, and here comes Rass. He is gonna be taking back the lead. Is it Vapor win Shark Tank? Absolutely, Arrow. Remember, there is 16 tries in this double elimination tournament. This is gonna be mostly in EU, Middle East, but we do allow North America as well. And Val is in some trouble, does not have a lot of life to play with. Najm, I did get your invite, by the way. We are looking good. There's 14 seconds. Shout out to my love life. Okay, there's 10 seconds, chat. Somebody's gotta go. It's gonna be Rass. He needs one more hit. Does he get one more hit? He's gonna spend the fatal. The jump in is gonna catch as well. And chat, that is gonna be Rass going on set point. What's going on, by the way, DJ? Great to see you. And chat, with that result right there, Rass, he can see the season end prize pool. Keep in mind, this is gonna be the season opener, and we are far from done. Another punish coming from Rass. He is on set point. Can he close this out? The Val 1000 continuing to march him down. What is gonna be the move here? Good low. And that's a stand 2 that connects. But we have down 2 technology, chat. And Rass again is mixing, but there's a jump in from Val. Very cheeky stuff. Corner pressure, looking exquisite. Rass, you know he's looking to rob Val like he's been doing. All set. Another rocket, no punish. Okay. And the mix again. Rass, he's close. Can he get this? Nice. The hat is on the board. Another low. And Rass, he is gonna gimmick his way to freedom, it looks like. One more hit from Rass. That could be curtains. And that is gonna do it. That is gonna be Rass taking it over Val by a score of 3-1. And GG's to both players. An excellent set, to say the least. And with that result, chat, that is gonna be Val going down to the losers bracket, not eliminated, still has a chance to win this, but we gotta go take a look at that replay. Once again, brought to you by this amazing community. Still not done, we still have to move on to our next set, and let me show you exactly what that looks like, chat. This Shark Tank series is only starting, and it's only gonna get better from here. GZ, what's going on, brother? What's up, Mr. Ratchet? How you doing, my man? Great to see you. Chat, so with that result, it is gonna be Rass moving on to the semifinals. And as I always say, it is an excellent spot to be. Val gonna be moving down to the lower bracket, but you know what? They are gonna have some time to fight back. By the way, coming up next is gonna be Najm versus Sky. Let's get right to it and let's start the damn match.
Code HomeLander.
All right, so this is gonna be Sky, this is gonna be Najm, and this is gonna be going down right now, chat. CLS has one remaining player, North America has one remaining player.
A cape does not a hero make.
And let's do the damn thing, chat. Najm and Sky, they are going to battle. Najm, widely regarded one of the best Gerases in the world. Sky, widely regarded as Najm's opponent. And let's go, let's do the damn thing, and let's figure it out. Ball, I see you, Cyrax, congratulations. You are now gonna be in top 6. And this is going crazy right now. Najm, remember, this is gonna be North America to the Middle East. Connection is gonna be far from perfect, but we are gonna do our best. And right now, Sky trying to push through. And you can see a little bit of the connection messing up. But at the same time, Sky knows exactly what to do, and we are going crazy. Nice overhead. And all right, though, hopefully this connection can stay together. Sky trying to do their best. The low, the overhead. And what is this, though? Another down low one. Okay, and Najm right now. And remember, in these situations, when it is a cross-international matchup, you just gotta play the match and hope for the best. More punishes coming from Najm, though, but here comes Sky. Are they gonna spend the fatal? We are rewinding time. And Shark Tank is in the house. It is in effect, and it is going crazy. Sky with the drop to ball. Pressure. And again, though, this is crazy. Sky, can they bring this back? The low into the command grab. Sky's gonna tie it up. And the Middle East is well represented with Najm, one of the best Gerases in the world. He's gonna take it.
Is this your hour of need? Round 2. Fight.
And let's get back to the lesson at hand right now. Sky, the connection does look like it's clearing up, and Sky coming out with the HomeLander, trying to make that top 6, but against Najm, it is gonna be no easy task. And you guys will see that it is not perfect connection. This is the risk of online events, man. But at the same time, we gotta play through it. We are letting everybody from every region pretty much come through and see what they can do. The low, okay, nice. Najm still cooking with the pressure. And Kitana, oh, I'm well aware. Still going strong though. Sky with the takeoff. What can they do from here? The stagger pressure, but Najm gonna see right through it. Nice down one. And still going though. That is gonna be a big punish coming from Najm. Najm gonna be taken as it looks like. Sky with one more breakaway. Good pressure. And still the corner is going. Najm, he's gonna spend it. And it is not going to hit. Najm is gonna take it by a 1-0 score.
Geras wins.
Najm, I know. Najm, let's try to actually restart that hill real quick, if we can. Because I know the connection's not great, but I know we can get better than that. Let's go ahead and try that again. All right, chat, so it is gonna be Najm on a 1-0 lead. Let's do the damn thing and let's go. Let's see if Sky is gonna be having any different battle tactics and gonna be able to take this. If you are just tuning in, welcome to Shark Tank. This is gonna be our season 2 opener, and let's do the damn thing.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Sky coming out with the Reptile, gonna be living up to their name. The connection does appear to be holding together, and we love to see it. But for how long, that is the question. Down one pressure. The low coming from Najm with the Motaro as well, and I'm already loving this way better. But Najm, though, the best Geras in the Middle East, though, this pressure is going wild. And Poseidon, if you're watching, I did just see your YouTube comment. Always coming through, always being that bundle of joy. We love to see it. By the way, Matt Damon, good to go again. And there is going to be Najm, though. He is absolutely cooking. And Najm, he does not miss, man. He is not shooting blanks. He's going crazy.
Seconds tick down.
We are running low on oxygen, chat, but we are high on combo damage. And Sky with a little bit of teabag pressure as well. Good back 3. But that is not going to hit Najm, though, with no punish. The Tremor going to keep it safe. Another back 3. Okay. And again, though, Najm, though, that's a beautiful jump, though, coming from Sky. And chat, the connection, while it's not crisp, is doing so much better, and I'm very happy to see it. North America to Middle East, who said it couldn't be done? Besides everybody ever. Good low. And Mr. Ratchet, what's going on, my goat? Don't think I don't see you. Tanji's in the building. Taki's over here having a blast. That snap is not going to be good, but no punish. A bit of a trade we've got here. Sky in the lead. Okay. And still going crazy and still moving. And Najm, though, he would need a ton to bring this back. Takinada says it looks laggy. It's doing a lot better than last game. And that's the... Oh, no, now I'm starting to see it. Okay. We just gotta hope for the best on this one. Another low again. A stand 3 and an overhead, and Sky is gonna take the round. And Tragon, what's going on, brother? How you been? How's everything on your side of the aisle, man? How's everybody in chat doing, man? Talk to me, y'all. All right, Najm, though, with a little bit of clone battle tactics, though, the down one, the double down one. And Najm, though, that Geras is marching towards the corner. The Gator Roll's gonna catch him. Stand 3 again. And Najm, though, he is pouring it on, but then we have more Gator Rolls. We have a surplus of Gator Rolls. And chat, I am pissed. I am royally pissed. The low again. Who says the weekend time to relax? Tragon, we are doing great. Today is actually our season opener. And yeah, no, the lag is not doing great here. Why is it falling apart, chat? Oh, boy. Taki, I see it. All right, this is not ideal, but you know what? This is something we still have to get going. I don't know, Taki. All right, though, the back 3 again. And right now, though, Sky is in a deficit in Najm. We just have to pray to the servers. Please hold up. Let the NA connect. Let the NA region connect to the Middle East. Nice again. And still going. These two have played before, believe it or not, and the set was actually perfectly fine. Right now, though, it does appear like the servers are not going to be benefiting us. Okay, down 1 again, and this is going to be Sky taking the lead. Can they do it on Najm? The stand 3. The low is going to be good in that. No, one more. And that is going to be chipped in. That is going to do it. Sky with a 1-1 score and going to be taking the lead. And let's get to it. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's see how it was done. Chat, and I understand if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching this here on Twitch, the connection is not ideal. However, these players did play through the bracket, so we are going to give them every chance we can. It is going to be a 1-1 score, and we are all tied up. Let's get back to the action. Najm, I completely understand, but yeah, we gotta keep playing, man. We've done this set before, we've done similar sets before, and we just have to pray that the servers are gonna hold up.
You must be vigilant to avoid future tragedy.
Why must you be so cryptic?
Jeezy, you have no idea. Keep it up. All right, on to game number 3 we go. A 1-1 score, Sky and Najm. And let's see it though. And keep in mind, chat, while this is going to be an international series, the EU region is the host region of the event. Stand 3 is gonna be good. However, it's not Najm gonna catch it. Okay, we are waking up with jumps and we are waking up with sand traps, chat, the low. And what's going on, Mr. Ratchet, our official water boy and one of our biggest supporters. Pressure again, the pressure is mounting, and Najm right now, he is trying to keep this one, just trying to pepper him. The stagger's the good grab though, coming from Sky. Still not done and still moving and still cruising though. That is a punish from Najm. He is gonna be taking the lead, chat. And Najm says, I don't care what the connection is, I'm gonna get this win and I'm going to move on. Overhead pressure, and Sky, wait a minute, or are they gonna spin the fatal? Is this even gonna kill if he does? Down 1, still going, and Najm with a command grab, he's close. Overhead, and the stand 3 again though. Sky, they can bring this back. They would need to be basically perfect. The jump in, and that is gonna do it. Najm with a beautiful, beautiful use of his patience.
Round 2, fight.
And let's go and let's roll. And if you are just tuning in, welcome back to Shark Tank. Yo, what's going on, Kaizen? Great to see you. You too easy. What is going on, my brother? How you been? And Big Papa Frankie coming through with a subscription. 15 months. Big Papa Frankie, that's like 2 pregnancies right there. If my math is correct, thank you so much, brother. Big Papa Frankie, you now have that gold vape, man. Thank you so much for all your support. And 2 subs on the day. And shout outs to the legends in the building. Ankle Tony, what is going on with you, brother? And while the ping has cleared up, Najm, he is still gonna be on this onslaught, a 2-1 score. And Sky is in some trouble. 2-1 is gonna be what we're looking at, chat.
Geras wins.
And chat, if you are just tuning in, this is our Shark Tank Season 2 opener. It is a top 1 qualifier, 16 in total. The winner of each event will carry on to the season finale. And it is a crowdfunded series at that. Yo, what's going on, Black Sheep? I see you. It is a crowd-funded series the entire way. King Zo, don't know what I'm looking at. What's going on, my man? Saying Buffalo Lena and Buffalo. I can get on with the Buff Melina. I cannot get on with the Buff Sindel. I gotta be honest.
The hourglass.
If I could see
And let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Let's get it. Let's see if Najm can close this out. Najm trying to make his way into that winner's finals, but he needs one more match if he's gonna get it done. And beautiful patience we are seeing out of Najm, man. His playstyle is so different from Geras and so different from other Gerases you will see, man. He is looking for whip punishes early and often. He will make you pay. Cyrax, I got you right now, brother. Give me one quick second. All right, still moving, still cruising, and both players once again need every bit of damage they can get, and into the corner we go. And Sky is cooking and Najm is in some trouble. By the way, the next match on stream will be KitanaKahn versus DJ, followed by Cyrax versus Val on the loser's side. And remember though, we have whittled this down to basically the top 6 players. It started off with about 50. Can you believe it, chat? Tomato Bud, what's going on, my man? I see you. Good. Najm does not want to go to a game 5. He wants to close this out right here and right now. The ping has stabilized at least somewhat. I'm sure it doesn't feel ideal, but still, it is playable as we can see. And Sky, though, is cooking up. Sky is going crazy. And Najm wants to find a way out of this corner, and he gets it. Sky with the finger snap, the Thanos technology, but he drops it not like this. Implex, what's going on, man? How you doing? 1-1, okay? And the command grab is gonna be good. And Sky, though, he is saying, I am going for it. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Nice. And Najm, though, saying you gotta shake it before you bake it. And we're going up. No, he drops it again. You gotta wonder how much of that has to do with this being Middle East to North America. The jump in, no punish. Sky. The no shimmy, though, he delayed it. Not able to get it, though. Najm, he has got to do something. He's got to get offensive, chat. No snap, but that is going to be a direct punish. Sky is on the verge. Can he get it? Overhead. There's 10 seconds left. Doesn't get the snap. And Najm, he's going to go overhead on this one. Diva Cricket, how you doing? Diva Cricket, welcome. How's everything going, man? It's been a while.
Clock has stopped. Final round.
Welcome everybody just tuning in. This is the Shark Tank season opener, and we are gonna see if we are going to a game 5 in winner semifinals. So far though, that is a drop though, but Najm not gonna be making you pay the iron price. Good, and a big use of the fan lift, the big brains on Sky. Okay, the dash in though, Najm though, he is trying to back up, wants nothing to do with this, chat. Winners semifinals after this, though, we will be going to losers round number 1. Sky on the verge of setting this to a game number 5. Najm, he is running out of time. He is running out of life. And Sky is on their way in, though. What is he going to do from here? The ball roll. Najm cannot take one more hit. What's going on, by the way, Salty? And still, Sky, can they get this? Can they send this to our first game 5 of the night? Oh, what is this? The Lagapotamus, but it is actually still going to hit a perfectly timed counter. And we are seeing the regions break apart on that one, but it is still Najm going to land it. And the slow-mo fatal, chat. Not the way we like to do things, but it still does get done. And chat, do we get our first game 5 of the night? Good command grab. Can Najm really bring this back? It looks like he might have it, chat. This might be enough to do it. And I think this is it. And Najm is going to close that out by a score of 3-1. And GG's to both players. Holy moly, I thought Sky had it for sure, chat. I was so certain he had it, but it was going to be Sky. I'm sorry, it was gonna be Najm, able to make the comeback and look damn good doing so. And chat, with that result right there, it is going to be Sky going down and Najm moving on. However, we gotta cash out Najm. He's gonna be winning, he's gonna be going to winners finals. And chat, let's go take a look at the bracket just so I can show you how everything is looking. So with that result right there, it will be Najm going through 2 winners finals. We are not done, and not done by a long shot. It is actually going to be Sky moving down to the lower side, and we're gonna see how things look after that. Coming up right now, by the way, Cyrax, he was able to pull off that victory off stream, so he's gonna be moving on. We'll see him very soon. Coming up next, by the way, though, KitanaKahn taking on DJ. This is gonna be a top 8 matchup, and let's see who's got it. Let's get to it and let's go. KitanaKahn, though, are they gonna be coming out with the Sindel and Maxi
Cyrax.
Maxi kill carry with the follow? Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the stream.
Havoc Citadel.
You have not earned.
And here we go, Chad. Let's get to the next match. It is DJ and it is KitanaKahn, and it is going down. KitanaKahn has been loving the Cyrax gameplay lately. DJ, one of the best Kitanas you will see in the scene. Oh, Jeezy, yeah, no, we've been seeing a lot more Cyrax lately. We've been seeing Mari, Little Dre, given they did play that character before, but KitanaKahn has hopped on it, and it has led to a lot of success. The bomb squad is on the loose. In chat, is this gonna be the first stream for EU we do not see Sindel? Would be something wild. DJ trying to zone right now. DJ has thought about this matchup. And remember, the loser here in losers is gonna be going home. Good. KitanaKahn pushing through. KitanaKahn trying to get this done. KitanaKahn is gonna be vortexing DJ, and he's gonna be putting him in the corner. That's illegal. And again, though, the bomb squad is gonna be adding up, and KitanaKahn shows no signs of slowing down. Oh, geez, you know, 100%. Him and Sonic went absolutely wild and showed us how it's done. Good. The bomb squad, again, more bombs, more overheads, and more combos, Chad. And Chad, right now, this is gonna be KitanaKahn absolutely mauling DJ. We gotta call it like we see it. We gotta see, can DJ bring this back? A very convincing round coming from KitanaKahn. And remember, this is gonna be an EU and Middle East dominant series. We do allow North America in today, but I may have to make some changes. We'll see how it goes moving forward. Remember, chat, we are learning as we go. Right now, though, there is $100 in that prize pot. Let's see how that develops. Remember, this is a crowdfunded series, and if you want to donate exclusively to the players for their season finale, all you gotta do is hit donate. And let's go, let's figure it out, and let's see. DJ, can he bring this back? He's not too far behind. Good. Still pressing, though. KitanaKahn, though, overextending himself just a little bit. And the Jack's, though, gonna be doing some damage, though. The Punk and the Special's gonna catch. You gotta spend it, but we do have breakaway. Tangy, thank you so much for letting people know. We are on that YouTube grind as well. Nice. And another low. Still pressing, still pushing. And this is gonna be DJ with a round. He's knotting it up.
Final round. Fight.
And let's go. Let's see it, though. Can DJ make that comeback, or is it going to be KitanaKahn? DJ saying, I'm not going to wait around for you to press buttons. Down one. DJ playing super aggressively, but to be honest, chat, that's how you do have to play against Cyrax. And on the loose we go, though. This is crazy damage. KitanaKahn, the meter is going to be getting drained. And another grab, chat. KitanaKahn, man, mixed city population, you, bro. Down one, and another down one. Below, and look at the outspacing coming from KitanaKahn. And chat, this is looking very bleak for DJ. He's got to do something. He said it's been a dizzy weekend. Hopefully you're doing all well, Diva Cricket. And thank you so much for making time for us. DJ, he's gonna have a chance here. He would have to basically be perfect, but beautiful combos. Jumping. And still going, and still flowing, though. KitanaKahn needs to get this, though, but DJ's gotta be careful he doesn't take himself out. Down one. And wait a minute, though, the stagger's coming from DJ, though, but the Serena gonna catch him. The low, and the chip is gonna add up, and KitanaKahn's gonna take it.
Finisher.
KitanaKahn says, I wanna win this season, and it all starts by winning your qualifier spot. KitanaKahn has to make their way back, and beating DJ in game number 1 is certainly a way to do it. And by the way, guys, welcome back to Shark Tank. This is season 2. This is our opener. If you're just tuning in saying, Vape, what exactly is Shark Tank? Think of every season or tournament qualifier you've ever seen, the exact same thing. The top 1 qualifier for each event will be securing a top 16 finale spot.
Kitana, Cyrax, Serena, Jax.
And let's go, let's do the damn thing, and let's see if DJ can pick up and get a little bit more on the board, or if KitanaKahn is gonna completely pull away.
Round 1, fight.
By the way, every tournament qualifier series always has like the super cool name, man. Like Shirai Ryu TV sounds good. Chat, mine's named after an aquarium. You have the Chaos Realm. Chat, mine is named after an aquarium. You know what though, but we like to roll that way because we're straight ruthless vatos like that. Okay, KitanaKahn with the grab, and this is gonna be a full optimal coming your way. And we are rolling and we are flowing, and this Cyrax again is getting DJ in the corner. The meter is gone. Is the meter in the room with us right now? Where is it? He said, what are you talking about? Shark Tank sounds good. I know, guys, I'm just being dumb. So did you get it off Dragon's Den? No, I got it off a TV show where they buy shit. I was like, what if we just make that about sharks? Okay, nice. And again, though, this is gonna be KitanaKahn with an outstanding lead. He said, orale, ruthless vato, says Fatal Combat. Straight up, Holmes. Why do we watch this? All right, let's go, let's do it. DJ right now, not able to open up KitanaKahn. Might need to start thinking about the grabs. Good, still not done. And what a micro duck from KitanaKahn, and that is the round. KitanaKahn, man, methodically taking DJ out. They need one more round in order to close this out. Can they get it? Into the sky we go, into the air we go. And this is DJ now starting off with a lead of his own. He's got to find a way to keep it though. Good stagger, but the armor's gonna be punished. DJ with the patience of a lifetime, and here comes Jax. DJ, we've seen him do this before, always having a good second round. Good grab though, this should be close. Is Jax on the way? No, he is not able to catch it, but that is gonna be basically a flawless round coming out of DJ.
Final round, fight.
Nice. And still not done, and still moving, chat. That is a huge punish from KitanaKahn though. KitanaKahn saying, you know what, I have to keep my hands on DJ if I'm gonna get this done. Good corner pressure, and the net, and the armor is absolutely going away, chat. Is the armor in the room with us right now? What is this concept? The low again. KitanaKahn though in a little bit of trouble. KitanaKahn on roller skates just a little bit. He says, Twitch your full-time job? Ivy the Fury? It is, yeah, content creation is my full-time job. And I'm honored to be able to do this in front of you guys every single day, man. He said, like, are you a full-time streamer? Ivan the Fury, yes, yeah. Everything you see, man, everything that comes out of here, man, it is because we spend all night working on this, man. And we have a Discord, man. We go crazy when it comes to signups. We just try to get everybody in here and do our best, but that is gonna be a big breakaway. KitanaKahn does not want to take the loss here, and this is gonna be a huge punish. This might be it, actually. Nice, the low again, though, and this is gonna be KitanaKahn. They need one more, actually, chat. And Kryptonite, thank you so much for the follow. Arrow, wait a minute, we're not done. Is he gonna go into the fatal? He might want to consider it. And wait a minute, the armor though, very good stuff from KitanaKahn. KitanaKahn waiting to seize their moment, knows the matchup, and absolutely took advantage. A 2-0 is gonna be the score. Let's go take a look at that replay. And Kaizen said the fatal didn't come out. I don't think there should be any connection issues between these guys, but you absolutely never know. But guys, yeah, Shark Tank, the season opener. This is our qualifier, the top 1, going to the season finale, and will be our #1 seed.
Cyrax, Melina, Serena.
Rother, I did not know that, man. That is crazy. Rips is streaming a Pro Comp event?
You helped vanquish Titan Havoc. Can you help vanquish Shao?
I love it, man. That is absolutely crazy, man. Congratulations to Rips, man. He absolutely deserves it. And let's go. Let's do the damn thing. It is DJ now going to be down 2-0 to KitanaKahn. Overhead. Still rolling in, still flowing though, the low. And Rothor, I'll make a post on my Discord, but yeah, to your point, yeah, they gotta get the word out on that stuff. He said west and east, dude, that is crazy. Nice, the down one, and the low again. Jumping though is going all over the place, and let's see if KitanaKahn is going to be able to close this out, or if DJ has the goods to bring this back. The Melina though, gonna be doing a lot more damage. He said, did Rothor win the beef set? I don't believe he did, I could be wrong. I stuck around for a little while, was not able to finish it. Good low. And a down one though, and this is gonna be a dominant lead though, coming from DJ. And another one. And a jump, I'm sorry, an overhead is gonna catch it, and DJ's in the lead.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, once again, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for sticking with us. This is gonna be a 5-week season. We're gonna grab qualifiers from every single one. Expect to catch it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Central European time. Beautiful punish by DJ. DJ saying, I'm not going anywhere. Good low from KitanaKahn though. DJ not afraid to press back. Good overhead as well. The low. And that is gonna be a solid punish, and here comes KK. Still rolling and still flowing. KitanaKahn is doing the damn thing though, marching DJ to the corner. Still not done, and we are still keeping this thing up in the air. KitanaKahn right now needs to get this, I'm sorry, DJ needs to make this comeback, but that is gonna be the round, and DJ has one more chance.
Time goes short for you.
Final round. Fight.
And let's see it though, the low from KitanaKahn though, they do have ice in their veins, and they wanna close this out right now. And another low to keep this thing flowing. KitanaKahn. DJ, he's got one more chance, but KitanaKahn is not giving him the chance. Slayer, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the channel. Good. KitanaKahn, though, still mounting this offense, and again, another shimmy. KitanaKahn, what is this gonna be? What kind of damage are we looking at? And chat, who is gonna stop this Cyrax main? An absolute demon of our events in KitanaKahn. And one more will be enough to do it. The grab, and chat, that is gonna be ball game. Chat, that is gonna be KitanaKahn with the big brutality and a 3-0 score. DJ, thank you so much for playing. You still did make a top 8, and that is nothing to be ashamed about. Chat, we gotta go look at that replay, because that was an insane set, to say the least. No, DJ still made a top 8, man. KitanaKahn will, however, be moving on to top 6 territory, Chad. Now, we gotta go to our next losers match, and let me show you exactly what that looks like. It is time for us to move on. And chat, with that victory right there, it will be KitanaKahn. They will be moving on. However, their run is not over, because coming up next, we are going to be seeing Cyrax versus Val, followed by KitanaKahn versus Sky, and then we are going to move upstairs to the winners finals. Chat, let's get those invites sent out if we can. Cyrax and Val, let's get going.
T1000.
And Val still sticking with the T1000. Cyrax, though, coming out with the Sindel, knows how important this match is. And it's time for game number 1. Losers Quarters is on the board. Let's do it.
Why will it succeed when all others fail?
And all right, Chad, let's do the damn thing, though. These two staring in each other's eyes, we'd love to see it. By the way, guys, any donation that comes through on a Shark Tank stream is going to be going directly to the season prize pool at the end of the season. And if anybody wants to donate, just know it is going to the season finale, where our top 16 will be located. Good. Nice down one. Val, who knows his matchup better than Val? I gotta be honest. And Val, oh, the grab up on Cyrax, knows his matchup as well. Has had time to study the T1000. Good low again, and up into the air we go. Who is gonna be qualifier number 1? Who is gonna be the number 1 seed? Chat, I have questions. Jump in, but Val waking up with buttons. And Val has studied this character so methodically. I have not seen them play anybody else besides Sindel, but they are loving what they see out of this character. Good, and that is gonna be an armor breaker, actually. Another low. The low are in spades. Arrow, 1 qualified every single event. There are 3 of them a week. And this is going to be Val again. I'm sorry, Cyrax with the lead, but we are still punching through. Down 1 though, and this is gonna be Cyrax, so that is gonna break it. Does his cameo, is it? No, not gonna be able to do anything. Jump in though, no punish. This is no man's land. This is anybody's game. That could have been a huge whiffopotamus. Cyrax is looking for that last hit. Is he gonna get it? The low again. He's not able to pick it up. The jump in and Val. They've got it and they take it.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, what a comeback from Val right there. And let's do it. Let's make this happen. Salty saying Val isn't human. They are liquid metal right now. A low again into the tremor, and Cyrax is in a position, chat, that he would rather not be. Another low again, and Val is starting to run away with this. Cyrax, he's got to do something. Wait, though, still no punish on that because of the meter. And Val needs one more combination to get this going. Overhead again. The jump in, and that is going to be Val absolutely taking it very, very convincingly, by the way, in that second round.
T1000 wins.
And chat, with that result, though, that is going to be Val. They need 2 more Cyrax. I'm sure he's not used to this matchup, man. I'm sure he's played a ton of T1000s, but Val, super dedicated, and we are seeing the fruits of their labor paying off. And Alfarzi, I see you in the building. Good morning or good afternoon to you, sir. On to the next match we go. The Val 1000 is going to be cooking and looking damn good. And we've seen a ton of interesting characters today, chat, and Cyrax. Very good stuff.
Hanging good.
I love what we are seeing at these qualifiers, man. It makes you bring your A game. And remember, there's about 50 people in this tournament. But we are whittled down to our top 6 now at this point. By the way, coming up next is going to be KitanaKahn taking on Sky. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded at each other's WB if you need to. And then we're gonna head up to the winners finals, chat. We are all on the roll. Still rolling and still flowing. And remember, this is basically a tournament qualifier series for the EU region. We do allow NA as well. However, it is going to be predominantly EU and Middle East players that you see. And Val is cooking again. Cyrax has got to go. Big overhead slam. Not going to get anything out of it. Cyrax staggers. Not going to be getting 2-4. Until it finishes the string. That is interesting. The jump in. But that is going to be a punish coming from Cyrax. And an overhead again and again, though. What is this, though? Forward 1. And this is the Val 1000, keeping the pressure on, not gonna spend the fatal. You will not see Val spend their fatal unless they know it's gonna kill. The down 2 cancel, wait a minute, and he picks it up!
I am not easily dismissed.
Round 2.
And Val going down the down 2 cancel, that was their old weapon. Oh, Salty, yeah. But it's very hard to determine, man. You gotta either make the read on that, you gotta make a hard read on that one, Salty. And welcome everybody to Shark Tank. This is our season 2 opener and it is going crazy. We are over the next 5 weeks though. We are gonna be getting better and better, man. We are gonna be getting more and more qualifiers. Who is it gonna be today on day number 1? Okay. Right now though, these two moving in and out. Shout outs to my love life. Good. The 2-4 and that is gonna be Cyrax. This is close. I'm so used to seeing KitanaKahn and Val on Sindel, but that is not the case right now. The punish, no mix-up. I'm sorry, Val is not done. I know, Arrow, yeah, I'd be fucking up. The jumping, and a grab, but it's not gonna work, and Cyrax gonna take it. 1-1 is gonna be the score, and we are all tied up, chat, right here, and right now.
Sindel wins.
Onto the replay we go, man. This is Shark Tank, and it is coming your way. Chad, I cannot thank each and every one of you for hanging out with us, making this event what it is, giving the players the crowd that I know for a fact they appreciate, man. I know they appreciate it just as much as I do, and they've been working hard all day. Let's see who's gonna be qualifier number 1. And it is officially go time, and it is officially showtime. Val and Cyrax right now all tied up 1-1. I see Bull, I see Salty, Cyrax in the building, and it is go time. By the way, I love this skin that Val uses, man. Very much nostalgic to the movie. Cyrax, though, just coming out with what's meta and coming out trying to get this done.
Round 1.
By the way, Sky and KitanaKahn get each other's WBs added. You guys will be up next. And Sky HomeLander gonna be making their appearance yet again. Forward 1, the low. And Val, though, I wonder, can you actually OS that? Ankle Tony, what's up, brother? And the season prize pool is getting started with $100, man. That is exceptional stuff to say the least. And remember, we've got 5 weeks to go. A Raw stream, you never want to go in Raw. Shoutouts to my, never mind, let's go. Still, the stagger pressure, the Cyrax trying to press, but here comes the Vol 1000. And still not done, still rolling and still flowing. What's going on? Tangy putting up that donation tab. Yeah, if anybody wants to, man, this is a completely crowd-funded event. We live and die by this community. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and consideration. And thank you so much simply for being here. Vol, though, is getting zoned out just a little bit though with the duck, and this is gonna be the round. It should be at least. And Omega Recon, we do not have a Matcherino. What we do have is a donation tab, and you can keep track of every single donation here in real time.
Fight.
And if anybody does want to, the donation tab is right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. This is our tournament qualifier for the EU region. What's going on, Darkstar? How you doing? Darkstar, you better not be switching those cameos on me. Hey, Salty saying if life is bad, stream fixes it. We hope to give you guys that escape for a little while. That is our goal. I know Rips has that goal in mind. We have that goal in mind. And I'm sure many other streamers have that in mind as well. This is not about us. This is about the players. This is about you guys. All right, let's go. And Anonymous with $100 tip. Ain't no way Anonymous coming through with the hundo bomb. Who was that? Omega Recon, was that you? Chat, a $200 season is on the board. Let's go. Can we get some big W's? And also, that is going to be Cyrax coming through and decimating Vol on a 2-1 lead. And Omega Recon, if that was you, thank you so much. Now $200 going to the season end finale. Let's go take a look at that replay. $200 on the board.
Others fail.
And let's go and let's see if we can wrap this up. This is going to be Cyrax with a 2-1 score. But Vol wants to send us to a game 5. We're gonna find out if they can do it. A big punish though. We're going towards the corner. And an overhead is moving and an overhead is cruising. And whoever that was, thank you so much. This community, I know for a fact, appreciates you a ton. And guys, now we have 200 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat towards the end of the season. You gotta qualify, man. We are already 90% of what Shark Tank Season 1 was. Remember, Shark Tank Season 1 was $300. This one's already almost there. The Vol 1000 is going to be tying, I'm sorry, on the verge of tying this up. Needs one more round to do it, can they? But Cyrax, so he has no intentions for a game number 5, chat. He wants to clean this up right here and right now. The jump in and a nice punish again. And this is going to be Vol. They need one more round. Is Cyrax going to allow it? Overhead smash, not good. Can he get the mix? Does not get the mix. Who knows this character better than Vol? And Vol on the verge needs one more. Okay. And still not done. The down 2. And the bullets are gonna catch him with the last hit. The mix not gonna get him again. Vol knows this matchup like the back of their hand. Low again, jump in, and this is Skibbity. He's gotta spend it. Absolutely have to, there it is. And chat, I have nothing to say except for thank you to this goated community, man, for everything. And you can see the players, man. They appreciate it, man. They appreciate it so much, giving them something to fight for. And without you guys, it would not be possible. We are trying to run through with bullets. However, though, oh, the entire chat, and we are going to a game number 5. Let's go! And with the result we are seeing right in front of our face, that is going to be Vol sending this to a game number 5. And I have somewhat of a quick, cool overlay for that. However, we got a replay to look at. Hopefully I got it right this time. And chat, the EU and Middle East, they've never had a tournament qualifier series that I know about. This is the first one for there. We have a lot of great ones here in North America. However, we want to give them something, and you know what? They are loving it. Mr. Ratchet, what's going on, my brother? And chat, since this is a game number 5, we got some what we call in Shark Tank. We got some blood in the water. Let me show you exactly what that means. Chat, make some noise, because this is going down to the last game of the evening.
It's already begun.
Round 1. Fight.
And the final match is here. We are going and we are rolling. The winner here will be moving on. The loser has to play again on Monday. Good though. Val wants to eliminate Cyrax right here and right now. Is T1000 gonna be the character to do it? What's going on, Big Magic? How you doing? Nice. Still going and still flowing. And this is gonna be Val again with an extensive lead. DJ, absolutely, and you know I got a top 8 graphic coming your way after this is done. And Val is gonna be taking a dominant lead. What's going on, Face Out 5000? How you been? Fights Out 5000. Val needs one more, and the scoreboard is blood red because there is blood in the water. Down one again, and that's a beautiful punish coming from Cyrax. Val is on set points though. Cyrax is gonna be trying to bring it back. Are they gonna be able to do it? And who did you guys bet on for this? Because this is looking tricky for each player. Oh, Magic, I'm having a great day, man. We just ran our first qualifier. We had to do a ton of work off stream. However, we're good to go now. Good. Oh, Five Sol, I'm doing amazing, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see it though. Can Val, do they have the technology? Is it in their circuitry to bring this bad boy back? All right, still going. And a big overhead punish, so this is close for Cyrax. Gonna get Val off the meter. The winner of this will be moving on. You will see them in about 2 games. Val again, though, this T1000 is not to be trifled with. What is he gonna come out with, though? You see Val giving Cyrax the respect. And the crystalline armor, though, how long is that gonna be good for? No mixed pressure coming his way due to the fact that he already used the cameo. And Kami-sama, what's going on? No, this is not grand finals. This is losers quarterfinals. But during a game 5, you will see a blood red scoreboard. Still going and still flowing, though. This is not done in many ways. This is just getting started. There's 11 seconds. Somebody's got to go. That should be a punish. Due to the nerf on T1000, that is a punish, chat. And Val gonna be going down. Cyrax and Val, last round, last game.
Have you no self-respect?
Final round. Fight.
And that's a direct hit, though, coming for Cyrax. Gonna be sinking Val's battleship on that bad boy. Into the corner we go, eastbound and down. Val doesn't care, though. They're gonna be punching right through it. And that is still not gonna be any good. Holy moly, Cyrax. So I'm so surprised that crystalline armor held up. Nice low again. And still not done. Pushing through the overhead. And a nice forward one into the low. Val does not have the lead. Cyrax, though, that's a beautiful punish into the armored launcher. Good. And about as tied up can get. And look at the staggers, though, coming from Val. Val needs another connection, though, so does Cyrax. Double down one, we are matching, chat. Gunshots on the loose. And another projectile. Yo, what's going on, Kanimani? And still rolling and still flowing. He does not get the mix, though, but there is no punish on that. The forward one's gonna connect. Overhead. And a beautiful command grab, though, coming from Val. This is gonna give them the lead. Cyrax not gonna break, knowing it's not gonna kill. The overhead not gonna connect, but there's no punish. And Val's gonna take it! And Val with a 3-2 over Cyrax, gonna absolutely take that bad boy. And what an event, chat. It is not done yet. In many ways, it is far from over. However, with that result right there, it is going to be Val moving on. Cyrax, thank you so much for playing. You are still going to be a top 8 finalist. Hopefully I got that one. And yes, we did. So, chat, with that result, we are going to be moving on in our bracket. Congratulations to Val. We're going to see more of that T1000 soon. However, we cannot rest here. We got to keep going. Hey, what's going on, Big Reno? It's a pleasure to see you. Chat, so moving on in Shark Tank into the next round is going to be Val. They are in top 5 territory, I believe, or top 4. I don't know. My math is all terrible. Guys, coming up next is going to be KitanaKahn versus Sky. Let me hand out those channel predictions, and then let's get right to it.
Serena, Living Forest.
And let's go, chat. Here we go on to losers quarterfinals, and let's hope the connection heats up, and let's hope it stays just fine.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's do the damn thing right now. Reptile is on the loose, and so is this Cyrax. You remember, we know what KitanaKahn's game plan is. It is to mix punches and bunches. However, Sky, they are gonna have to get that damage up, get those juggles with the acid bubble. KitanaKahn, though, there, Cyrax has been looking pretty crispy. Nice. The overhead not gonna hit, though. And a stand 3, though. The tremor is out. It is gonna be Sky with the lead. However, how long will that stay? No punish on that. KitanaKahn just gonna take their turn back. And here comes the goop. The goop is on the loose, chat. You better believe it. And Shark Tank, though, this is going in some of the best fashion you could imagine. Other than the set with Najm and Sky, this has been pretty much perfect, though. And that is going to be some nice armor, though, coming out of Sky. Not rolling over and not playing dead. Jumping, though. Wait a minute. He still catches him. Oh, chat, man, this thing is heating up in the worst way possible. And this is going to be KitanaKahn. This is going to be them making the comeback. I believe that is G to the G's. There is nothing else you can do about it. And Sky is going to be going down.
Live with your decisions.
By the way, Najm and Rass, make sure you guys are good to go. Coming up next, what's going on, by the way? Curious George said, what is that hitbox? I don't know. That is wild. Waking up with armor, though, is KitanaKahn. And we are continuing to go absolutely crazy. KitanaKahn draining the meter, though. Where have we seen this before? Shout out to Texas Showdown, man. Insane amounts of damage. And by the way, Kanimani, I see you in chat, man. That's a name we could see in these signups. In the next few weeks, you never know. However, this is going to be a hell of a season right now. And right now, we are starting off with 50 players in the bracket. Stand 3 is good. Sky, though, does not have the lead, and KitanaKahn is going to be barreling their way into a dominant game number 1 lead here. Yo, what's going on, Big Erdomino? How's your night going? KitanaKahn, though, needs a little bit more. Can they get a little bit more? Still, and this should be all GG's, man. He cannot break from here, and he's gonna eat a solid chunk of change here, chat, and this is gonna do it. KitanaKahn with a 1-0 score, and that is gonna be it.
Cyrax wins.
And KitanaKahn with that round 1 victory, trying to ensure themselves a spot in winners quarterfinals. We will see, losers semifinals. However, we are not done. We still got a ways to go, and we got to see, is Sky going to make the switch right here? Going to be down 0-1. We do know they have a HomeLander, and let's get right back to the action. Oh, Erdo, I'm doing amazing, brother, man. Thank you so much for playing today, by the way, man. We know we're going to get you on stream very, very soon.
Chameleon, the tea house.
You are not a
And let's get to it. Let's go. By the way, Rass and Najm, make sure you guys have each other's WB added, and make sure you're ready to go coming up next.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, coming up next is going to be winners semifinals. After that will be winners finals, followed by losers semifinals. We do have an order here, a bout order, if you will. The Reptile going to be doing some good work, though. The Chameleon, though, that's a drop. Nice overhead. And a stand 3, though, the jump in. And a 1, and a back 3, though, that is not going to connect, but he extends it. And this is going to be a dominant lead from Sky. And Deadly Man says, fuck, I missed it. Who won? Val did win against Cyrax. Yes, sir. Oh, Osmoss, I have no idea. We have so many people here who just lurk. They say, Vape, I'm going to be spending those channel points. It doesn't matter. By the way, guys, there is a couple times every once in a while where I'll get the prediction wrong. All I can say is my bad. And anyway, though, speaking of getting it wrong, though, it is Sky guessing wrong early and often. And KitanaKahn coming back with the Cyrax. Who is going to beat this player, man? We've seen Rass do it on the front end, but nobody on the back end. And KitanaKahn is cooking. Still going and still flowing, though. This is some dynamic damage, chat. And who is going to wait the raw ball roll? He cannot. Another one. Is he crazy? And that is going to be him spending it. This might be enough to kill. And chat, that is going to be Sky with the comeback of the ages, absolutely crushing it.
It's too late to escape.
And chat, so just to let you know, this event, the qualifiers, are going to be every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central European Time. And let's go, though. Sky getting rejuvenated just a little bit, though. Good. No shimmy neutron. Good grab, though, coming from Sky. And Sky Reptile, that is a demonic creature we are seeing. The jumping KitanaKahn cannot keep it though. Still rolling and still flowing, although, and this is going to be KitanaKahn back up on the board. This Cyrax showing absolutely no mercy. And the net is on the loose. Your meter, say bye-bye to that, man. Doesn't even need the Zarina. Oh, man, you never had a chance to break, man. You never had an opportunity to break. I know, Osboss, I be fucking up, my bad. That's my way of nerfing you, Osboss, because you guessed so correctly. Overhead, and a low again, though, and this is gonna be Sky. Can they make the comeback? Is it possible? Does he have it in him? Oh, but KitanaKahn not gonna wait around to find out. No pickup, and this might be enough. Chad, hold the phone. Good low again. This is anybody's ball game. And an overhead, though, not done. The armor, though, he's got to go track him down. And that is going to do it. Sky on a 1-1 score. And chat, with this result going down right here, we are all tied up like me on a Saturday night. Let's go look at that replay. And yeah, KitanaKahn is being tested, man. There are no freebies in this tournament. If you think Cyrax is just gonna walk this thing down, oh my God, no, definitely not, man. Let's get back to the action and let's see who's gonna take the lead. And as always, Najm, make sure you're ready to go. Coming up next, Rass, make sure you're ready to go. Coming up next, no 5 minutes, no nothing.
Is there nothing that armor can't do? I don't know. Let's find out.
And what's going on, Faisal? How you doing, brother? The other Faisal.
Fight.
And let's go and let's roll right now. Let's see it though. Can Sky officially take the lead? We are seeing him give KitanaKahn a ton of different looks. And Tanji, thank you so much. We are on the YouTube. We just released a video today. There you can see Banshee's run. And this Cyrax continuing to put on this onslaught. And this is gonna be Sky in some serious trouble, forced to break. I know Faisal, I know Faisal 5000. All right, the jump in though. Okay, the backup of KitanaKahn once again not raiding around for their turn, and there's another punish. And still going and still rolling though. We are not done. In fact, in many ways, we are just getting started. Okay. And again though, this is adding up right here, Chad. Overhead though, wait a minute though. Sky, are they gonna spend it? Are they actually gonna go for it right here and right now? KitanaKahn's not gonna wait around to find out. The stand 3. Overhead, no good. And the back 3 is gonna hit and Sky is gonna take the lead. But for how long? Gonna jump out of those DMs. Oh, the beautiful anti-air coming from KK. And this is gonna be the route KitanaKahn, the anti-air, to seal the deal. And all right, so KitanaKahn, man, with some late game theatrics there to take it. And is this Cyrax gonna run away with this competition? And Karanda, I see you in the building. How's your day going, my boy? MK1, I see you as well. So good to see each and every one of you guys, man. It is an absolute pleasure, man. And this, by the way, is our flagship event. This is not a daily tournament like you see most days. This is a tournament qualifier where we will have an end of the season after about 5 weeks. And we are putting the goop on and we are gonna be turning invisible. Beautiful punish though coming from Sky. KitanaKahn though, again though, is gonna be retorting. Good pressure again and again. What's going on, by the way, Runner Adams? Thank you so much for that gifted sub earlier. Still not done and still rolling and still flowing though. Sky's gotta be super careful. Good grab. Is the Chameleon gonna be able to do anything about this? No, sir. Beautiful damage, and that is gonna be Sky tying this up.
To beat me, you must find me.
Final round.
And Chad's Shark Tank has started so much better than I had hoped, man. This event is going amazing, and I have you guys, and I have the players to thank for that. KitanaKahn, though, gonna be putting the squeeze. And Almighty King Calm, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, everybody, to the building. And again, though, KitanaKahn being relentless with this pressure. Good jump in. And that is gonna be a shimmy neutron to your dome piece. Good. Hang on a second though, Sky not done. KitanaKahn trying to plot their way in though, but it is Sky giving them every look under the sun. The stand 3, no good. Back 3, no good as well. The fan lift though, KitanaKahn is waiting so patiently. And this might be G to the G's, Chad, I can't even lie. And with this result, chat, this is gonna be KitanaKahn. They're going up on a 2-0 score.
Finish him.
And a 2-1 lead for KitanaKahn, chat. Looking almighty powerful. But still, we gotta keep this set going. And 2-1, man. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's do the damn thing. Fig, what exactly is the problem? And it's easy. What's going on, man? Welcome to the building. And chat, KitanaKahn once again going crazy. But Sky is gonna have one more chance to make this even. Do we get another game 5 in the building? Let's find out. And let's go and let's flow. Oh yeah, yeah, Arrow, I got you. That's all you had to ask.
It burns through just about anything.
All right, we're good to go. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry, I'm so concentrated on the matches. Either way, let's do the damn thing and let's get this going. Overhead chop. And this is gonna be Sky's last run to even this setup. If they are unable to do it, they are gonna be in a world of trouble. They will be eliminated. Mr. Ratchet Mike, go shout outs to you and shout outs to Mike. Good. And KitanaKahn again, though, does not want to let this out of their grasp. Wants to put the squeeze on right now, and they are certainly doing so. And Cyrax, man, this character has been running rampant. The Cyrax Serena cameo as well. This guy is the People's Champion. Well, we do not give out tournament qualifying spots for that role. KitanaKahn, again, one of the best players in Europe. Widely regarded as the best Sindel in the world. But now we are seeing a meta shift, chat, and that is interesting.
Live with your decisions.
Round 2. Fight.
KitanaKahn is going to be on set point. By the way, Najm and Rass, make sure you have those invites ready. You can get it started right now. Please and thank you. Good. Overhead pressure again, and the bomb squad just shows no signs of stopping. And Alfar says KitanaKahn is my champion. They're playing exceptional, man. There is no doubt about it. And this, though, is going to be Sky trying their last attempt to knot this up. Are they going to be able to do it? Back 3, down 1. And another back 3 with the glaive. KitanaKahn still pressing. Absolutely fearless, chat. Oh man, Runner Adams, thank you so much, man. Runner Adams, it's funny you mentioned that. I spend hours just looking at my stream, making sure it looks good for you guys. And if anything needs to be improved, you guys just simply need to tell me. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you so much for all the support. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Said it's easy as my homie, but right now KitanaKahn is going to be winning by a score of 3-1. GG's to both players, man. An excellent set. And Sky, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making the time out of your day. That is going to be the end of the set. However, it is not going to be the end of the tournament. We got to head upstairs and let me show you what we're dealing with. Oh, I'm running out of breath, chat. We are low on oxygen, but we are not low on matches. We got plenty of those in spades. Chat, we're going to be going to the next match where it is going to be winners final. Stick around if you are interested, and let's go to the bracket. Either way, chat, that is going to now be KitanaKahn marching their way into top 5 territory. However, chat, coming up next is going to be Rass versus Najm. That is going to be winners finals. Let's get that one going and let's get that party started. It is now time for winners finals coming your way right now. And XRO going to be well represented here. Here we go, chat. This is gonna be winners finals. The winner here will be going to grand finals, and let's do the damn thing.
I should have been told sooner that realms exist.
And only a few more matches remain after this, chat. It is gonna be Najm and it is gonna be Rass. The winner here gonna be guaranteed top 2. However, you do need to be top 1 to qualify in this event. And let's go and let's roll, man. Rass, we know the strategy, man. He's like a cat. Jump-ins galore right now, but we do have Mataro for a reason, and Najm is going to be using that every step of the way. Najm, one of the more patient players you will see in the scene, and this Geras is not to be trifled with. Hey, Sky, thank you so much for playing. I know the connection didn't always hold up, but I hope you had some fun, man. You are still a top 8 placer, and I will have a graphic for you as soon as we're done. Overhead. And a nice grab, though. This is going to be coming from Rass. Not going to be taking the lead, but he is going to be getting on the board. And chat, there are only a few more players remaining in this event, and we gotta go down to the wire to see who that qualifier is gonna be. Is it gonna be Najm, is it gonna be Rass, or is it gonna be somebody from the lower side of the bracket? Okay, and still rolling and still flowing. And chat right now, there's 34 seconds on the big board. Neither one of these two has to commit. One of these two has to go. And this is gonna be Najm. He's gonna be cashing out, hopefully taking back the lead for him. And chat, if you're wondering if you like the double elimination format, by the way, let me get a 1 in chat if you like the double elimination format. Let me get a 2 if they keep it at single elimination. Rass gonna be spinning this though, but that is not gonna hit Najm. Just needs one more hit. Is he gonna be able to get it? The double rockets, and that is going to hit!
Have you trained for this?
This started like single elimination, much better. Val likes one. I can see you, Val. Val saying, Vape, every step of the way until I qualify, Vape, I am going to be playing in these double elimination tournaments. Hopefully you guys like them. Insert low tier god pick. What are you saying? What? Jay, you're getting a little bit rowdy. I don't like it. That being said, I really like it. Okay. And a 1. I'm sorry. This is gonna be Sand Trap City. Population you bro. What the fuck is wrong with me? Still going and still flowing though. This is going to be Najm though. He needs to make this comeback though. Does not want to go down 1-0 to Rass. Rass, this is not a major tournament, but this is a big time qualifier. 50 players, this would be the biggest tournament he has ever won by a landslide. The low again, and still rolling and still flowing is Najm. Osmoz, I can definitely understand where you're coming from, by the way. But yeah, this is gonna be our flagship series, the Shark Tank, and this is qualifier number 1. If you are just tuning in and wondering what this event is, it is a top 16 qualifier. The first place. It takes the only qualifying spot, and that is gonna be Najm taking the round. We are all tied up, and it's easy. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the channel officially. Oh, Gravity, we gotta get you up in this piece, absolutely. And by the way, chat, this is a completely crowdfunded series. And so far, there is $200 on the big board. If you want to donate to this series, it goes to the top 16 finale. All of it goes to the players. That is where it goes. If you want to, there it is right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Even if it's something small like $1, $5, $10, whatever you want to do, it goes to the players. Najm, though, looking to make this comeback. Is he going to be able to do it, though? Only time will tell. And still rolling and still flowing though. And this is going to be Rass though. That is a punish, but he has to be able to avoid the rocket. And thank you to so much who has already made this prize pool what it is. I'm talking about Smile Champ, and I'm talking about Anonymous, you absolute demons. Thank you. And Najm though, this looks like it is gonna be the comeback Rass. He might get a chance to break away, but he also might not. This is going to do it. Absolutely, and the big boy, Brutality going right behind it.
More sand for the hourglass. Brutality.
And chat, with that result, Najm, he is going to be going up 1-0 on Rass, and that is way easier said than done. Onto the replay we go, and let's take a look just how he was able to do it. Chat, Najm looking good, and still, Rass is going to have a chance to come back, but he's got to get started sooner rather than later. Onto game number 2 we go, and let's look at that big boy Brutality once more. And let's do it, Gravity. He's having himself a great time. And what's going on, Big Buffalo? Enjoying the Geras gameplay. I cannot say I disagree. Rass, he is going to have a chance here. But we got to get to the next game, and let's go.
Past timelines.
He would prefer the past not be prologue.
And chat, you will notice that the Shark Tank streams are going to be longer for both YouTube and here on Twitch. That is because we have more matches with it being double elimination. However, we will adjust the matches as the season goes. However, double elimination all the way. We want to give everybody a chance. And again, we continue. The Sand Trap gonna get him out of dodge. Oh, here comes Rass. Good. And into the blender we go. And Rass has got Najm in the corner. Winners finals, man. A very important match. The jump in again, though. And now, remember, we started off this stream with 0 in the prize pool. We now have $200 going to the players, and we will see how that continues to develop. However, it is going to be Najm again crossing Rass up, and this is not going to be beneficial to this Kung Lao in the corner. Rass has got to be careful about waking up against buttons with Najm. He will punish you early, and he will punish you often for it. And the Sector, man, you got to be careful. There's an overhead, but he does not confirm on it. And an overhead is going to be the money, and Rass going to be taking the lead.
That's not even my best.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go and let's roll. Is that gonna be a punish? No, just out of range, chat. Beautiful spin. You gotta spin to win. It is literally the idea of this character. The low again, and it is Mixed City Population U, bro. Ross is finding these openings out of nowhere. By the way, shout outs to everybody who is competing in the pro competition tomorrow. We will see you live on Rips Arena. Good. And again, though, this is going to be the clone coming out, and this is bad news bears for Ross. Najm going to be taking the lead off of this bad boy. And Zork, what is going on, man? I have not seen that name since MK11. What is going on, man? That is going to be the punish, though, and that is going to be Najm. Hang on a second, though. Ross still believes the snap is going to be catching him, chat. And Najm on the verge of going up 2-0.
History. Final round. Fight.
And let's do it. Let's make this happen, and let's see who is going to be moving on to Grand Finals, chat. Still rolling and still flowing, though. We gotta call it like we see it, though. Najm is playing this matchup super, super well. What's up, by the way, Zork? I remember you. Good stuff. And Zork, I think you actually competed in one of my tournaments years and years ago. And the hourglass, though, is gonna be broken on Ross's Dome Nugget. The jumping, looking exquisite, though, but that is gonna be a direct punish. So everyone's crawling out to see Vape Coach says, Osboss, you know you are a celebrity around here, man. Thank you again for everything you do for this stream, man. Our #1 gifter, and by a big long shot, I might add. Okay, and that is no punish, though, but no counter coming from Najm. This is one of this is one of Middle East's best players, and this is gonna be one of EU's biggest demons, though. Ross not giving up. Overhead, and the low again. And an overhead up as well. Still not done, are both players. 30 seconds on the big board, but that is gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be it. That is gonna be Najm on a 2-0 sweep just like that.
Geras.
And Najm coming out here, and he is gonna do the damn thing, chat. Let's go look at that replay. And once again, I see 150 people up in the building. That is, of course, Osboss. On those 151 accounts I asked him to make this morning. Thank you so much. Trying to boost us in the algorithm. We love you for that. Let's get to it. Let's go to game number 3. And let's see if Najm can close this bad boy out. And Zork saying, yeah, I love competing, but I got bills to pay. I completely understand, Zork. Anytime you see us streaming, though, you are always welcome here, brother.
Motaro. The Fire Temple.
I should have been told sooner that realms exist.
Liu Kang knew you weren't ready.
And Corenda saying big W's, man. It is a W seeing all of you guys in the building, man. Thank you guys so much for doing this.
Fight.
Mr. Ratchet, I believe Rips is hosting both the East and the West. And who better to do it, if we're being honest? They asked me to host Shark Tank, though, and I said no, unless they pay me. They gave me $8, and here we are. Nice. And that is no punish, though. He extends it with using both the armors. And a big use of Najm's own armor, though. We are going crazy, chat. Najm does not have the lead, though, and Ross is going to ensure that there's the snap again. The Thanos technology on the building. Takinata, KitanaKahn did win against Sky. If anybody wants to update that bracket just in their spare time, just in case, that option is there. Or if anything, I'll do it afterwards. It doesn't matter. The low again. And we are moving and we are cruising, chat. And Ross on the verge. He needs one more. Can he get one more? And that is going to do it. However, Najm going to load up an hourglass. Going to be very beneficial towards him and his cause in the next round. Let's go. Thank you so much, Taki. He said, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Osboss, man, I am -40 in the bank account. Literally due to my T-Mobile bill. But you know what? We are good to go because you know what? As I always say, we're just gonna make a new account. Simple as that. All crazy? The banks can't track us. They don't know where we live. Even though we have to put that when we sign up. And wait a minute though, the low. And the overhead as well, though. We got all kinds of stuff on the loose. And here comes Najm again. And Najm, though, with that snap technology, has been running rampant. By the way, I don't know what this matchup is on paper. Does Geras actually win this chat? Can somebody tell me? And the clone is out. What is going to be the mix from here? What is Najm going for? However, Ross is able to survive. The overhead not going to be working. Spending all the meter. Oh, Osboss, I did not know. I have not listened to Destiny's Child since I was just a wee young lad. Okay, nice. And right now, though, Najm still keeping this pressure going and still keeping this pressure flowing. And this is not gonna kill though. Can he punish this? He can! Here is one of the few characters! And this is gonna be Najm. He is on set point!
Final round. Fight.
By the way, KitanaKahn and Val, get those invites sent out just in case you guys are up sooner rather than later, because you guys will be the next match. By the way, Taki, thank you so much for continuing to fill out that bracket. Thank you a ton. And this is Ross, though. He wants to send us into extra innings. Is he going to be able to do it? The overhead as well. And we are going to spend it, says Najm. This is not going to hit. And that is a direct punish to your Dome Nugget. However, we do have Breaker below. And the Sector again. There's a beautiful grab from Ross and chat. A brutality to go along with it.
This outcome was
And Ross is showing off. Beautiful backflip after that. And that is going to be Najm still in the lead. However, he is going to have to come back out and clean this up again. Ross is going to be down 2-1. And let's see just how he was able to do it, because we did see the attempted fatal blow, though, coming from Najm. Wasn't quite able to get it. And so Ross was able to take it with the brutality on top, just the cherry on top. And let's get to the next match. Let's see who's going to take this.
Kung Lao. Geras.
By the way, guys, signups for Shark Tank Monday will be going out today. We are not going to be doing an event tomorrow due to the pro competition going down. I want to watch that. I want to see who's going to win, man. It's East and West, and it is going to be an absolute banger.
Round one. Fight.
And let's go. Let's roll. Let's do the damn thing, and let's see. Najm. He's losing a little bit of steam in his engines. Ross gonna be getting a little bit of momentum. And if there's any player that can come back, it is most certainly going to be Ross. He's a bit of a celebrity around here, a bit of a demon, if I might add. The snap, though, he's gonna armor right through it. And yo, what's going on, Walk? How you doing? I see you. Ross is just going straight mix-opotamus, chat. And Najm is in some serious trouble. The command grab, but we do have armor on the board, and there is gonna be a big overhead to take the round.
very sharp, huh?
Round two. Fight.
And still rolling and still flowing, man. These two characters are making it count, and that is going to be Najm. He drops it, though, not ideal at all. And chat, with the results we are seeing right here, Najm is going to be a huge favorite to make it into grand finals. However, don't count out Ross. He's only down by 1 round. And we got hats, we got rockets, and that is going to be a beautiful duck coming from Najm, chat. And Najm, he looks like he is going to be all but closing out this round. The Motaro to help, more snaps, and another one to go with it. The snap's so nice, we did it thrice, and that is going to be the round. Najm is 1 round away from grand finals.
Round. Fight.
And to take this set off Ross, man, it would be very impressive, because Ross' pass here was not easy whatsoever. And Najm gonna start off with a big health lead here in round number 3 of game number 4. And still rolling and still flowing, though. That is not gonna be a pickup, though, but Ross got the armor, though. He's got the corner pressure. Najm has to guess right on all of these, and this is gonna be a big pickup. Najm, he is close. Is he gonna do this? And Najm right now, he needs one more. Can he get one more? Ross, you know, he's spinning the fatal and wake up. That is not gonna hit, and that is gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be the game. Najm, that was the only way he could have won right there. The snap to counter the fatal. Najm is gonna be going to grand finals in a very, very thrilling performance, and the big brutality to go along with it. What a set, to say the least.
Geras wins.
And chat, an Omega banger coming your way. And however, we gotta go now to losers semifinals. We will put that back up when we get back. Let's go take a look at that replay. By the way, KitanaKahn, I did get your invite. Ross, thank you so much for playing. And Najm, thank you so much for playing. You guys are not done. We will see more of you in just a few sets. However, chat, we gotta go back downstairs and take care of business. So chat, it is actually starting to get to that time now. Najm from the Middle East able to make his way in. However, coming up next is going to be Val taking on KitanaKahn. Chat, by the way, Ross gonna be moving on. Moving down to the lower side of the bracket. He will face the winner of Val and KitanaKahn. Only 3 more matches remain, and let's send this bad boy home. It is now gonna be Val versus KitanaKahn, and let's go.
Cyrax. T1000. Tremor. Serena. James.
All right, Shannon, let's do it. Let's get to losers semifinals where it is Val taking on KitanaKahn. These two play all the time, but only one winner will emerge. By the way, guys, keep notice that the Flesh Pits is banned for any tournament stage here, not only for Shark Tank, just anything on stream in general. KitanaKahn and Val, though, we are going to see how this one's going to go, and let's do the damn thing. Val, though, marching him down stoically right now, though. Val, this T1000 has been going absolutely crazy in this tournament. And chat, I might make the bold claim here that Val is one of the best T1000 players on the planet. I don't see a ton of people still playing this character. I don't see a ton of people still going crazy with this character. All right, though, but the damage early and often, though. The big overhead, though, but KitanaKahn gonna answer right back. And now here is KitanaKahn's world. Is this Cyrax gonna be able to do the damn thing? Remember, Val just needs one more hit and they are close. Not a ton of life to play with, does KK, and that is gonna do it.
Round 2. Fight.
And still anybody's ball game. The grab that says, get off of me, good sir. The jumping. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this event. We will be live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Central European time. This is an event for EU, North America, and the Middle East, and Val is cooking. The down one, though. KitanaKahn says, you don't take your turn, I'll take mine. Nice. Armored launcher as well. Remember, every qualifier from this event is going to be the top one placer. You will not see them in the next Shark Tank because they are already qualified. They're sitting pretty for the finale. Nice. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the finale prize pot, which goes completely to the players, there is the donation link, never mandatory, but always appreciated. Even if it's something small, $1, $3, $5, anything helps. However, though, these players right now are trying to make their run, trying to keep this going, and there is a jump in, though, coming from Val. A dynamic lead as well. We are not done. The low again, though. How did that catch him? Why did that catch him? And Val, no, still not done. KitanaKahn using that armor, saying, I still believe in myself. The jump in, though. KitanaKahn, they would need to be perfect. Says, get off of me. And if you guys remember in Shark Tank Season 1, the first qualifier was Val. Things might change, though. We are going to have to see in Val. Going to be taking a 1-0 lead, and look at this dynamic fatal. No, just this dynamic combo to end things, and 1-0 is going to be the score.
T1000 wins.
And chat, for our first Shark Tank event, all I can say is this has been an absolute banger, man, and I cannot say anything else. And keep in mind, we still have 15 to go to find all of our qualifiers, and it looks like everybody here is having a blast. Everybody in chat, I know I'm having a great time, and let's get to it. Let's go to game number 2, and let's do it. And Val on that 1-0 lead over KitanaKahn. Is it going to maintain that way? Is anybody going to be able to get that Cyrax out of here? Only time will tell. And let's get back to the action.
Survival.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's go. Let's figure this thing out right now. We are in a much darker stage right now, but still the same characters. And the Val 1000, man, has been nothing but spectacular this entire set. Was able to take out Cyrax. I don't know if that's an upset, but it's a very good result. However, only one of these players are going to be able to qualify for the top 16 spot. The bomb squad is on the loose right now, but that is going to be a big punish from KitanaKahn. And there is no breaker in sight for Val. In fact, the meter is absolutely draining, chat. KitanaKahn again, though. The nets are on the loose. Say goodbye to your meter. Is the meter in the room with us right now? What is it? And again, the set play is insane. Cyrax gonna have some of the best set play in all of Mortal Kombat 1. And if you are sitting here wondering, why do people say Cyrax is a broken character? The reason stems from the fact that she can kind of endlessly loop you if you do not guess right, and she can also drain your meter. You pair her with Serena, another cameo that can drain your meter. It is an absolute problem. What's going on, Jay Davies? How you doing? And wait a minute, though. Can the Val 1000 make this comeback? And Val seems to have switched their main entirely. No more Sindel in sight. If you guys remember Shark Tank Season 1, it was all HomeLander and it was all Sindel. Times have changed and the meta has changed. Wasnet, Najm is in grand finals. And there's 6 seconds left. Somebody's got to go. He's got to spin the fatal. Spin the fatal. He's got to spin it right now. Is it going to hit? I don't know. It is going to hit. And chat, due to the last second on the clock, KitanaKahn is gonna nail him. And Kaizen, to answer your question, Najm was able to take it 3-1 over Rass.
Fight.
KitanaKahn with some late game theatrics though. Val's still in the lead though. And we are rolling and we are flowing. Again though, these two coming out. That's an armored launcher. And DJ, congratulations, by the way, on your first top 8 in quite some time. You had to most certainly battle for it, man. And I speak for everybody when I say we are most proud of you. This bracket was full of a ton of killers, a ton of sharks, and Aryan. And yo, what's going on, Subby? We are in losers semifinals, where it is Val versus KitanaKahn. The low again. And this is gonna be KitanaKahn in a gonna be taking the lead here. I gotta call it like I see it. Yeah, Najm is playing amazing right now. However, right now we got Val and KitanaKahn on the screen, and we gotta focus on that one, chat. More gunshots, more bullets though. And look at the movement out of Val, trying to get that whiff upon him, and he gets it. KitanaKahn says enough is enough. We are not playing that game. The jump is gonna catch it, and Val gonna be taking the lead. Val, this T1000 is playing spectacular. I gotta call it like I see it. And this is gonna be the round. Val needs one more to go on a 2-0 lead, chat.
Final round. Fight.
And by the way, courtesy of this goated community, $200 have been raised from zero. Thank you to this goated community, and we got 5 weeks to keep this going and find out who our qualifiers are gonna be. KitanaKahn again, though. The onslaught continues, though. Every time they get you in this mix, it feels like it's their turn forever. And if they have it their way, it will never be your turn. Beautiful pickup from KK. And Shark Tank, man, for this being our opener, man, it has been an absolute banger of an event. And Val not gonna be able to take the lead, but is gonna be in a much more oppressive position. This is gonna take the lead, though. KK cannot break. As soon as they get it active, they've got to think about breaking. And look at Val keeping the distance, saying, I want no shenanigans here. The jump in. And wait a minute, though, we got crystalline armor. KitanaKahn has no meter. They are gonna be spending their last breakaway. And Chip could be a factor here. And Guapa Seco with the follow, thank you so much. And Val on a 2-0 lead, chat. Trying to get their way into losers finals. What's it gonna be?
T1000 wins.
2-0 is gonna be the score. Let's go take a look at that replay. Once again, brought to you by this amazing community. It is a great time to be a Mortal Kombat fan for the EU region, for the Middle East region, because tomorrow is gonna be Pro Comp. I'm very excited to see what is gonna be brought, and be sure to tune in on Rips Arena's channel where you can see all the action go down. I'm not sure on the times, but you know it's coming.
Cyrax. T1000. Dremel.
And here we go, the Val 1000 right now. And Coffee Face with the follow. Welcome to the channel, my man.
Justification is there for genocide.
Survival.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's do this damn thing. Let's figure it out, though. Is this T1000 gonna be good enough to make it into losers finals? Remember, if Val wins, they stay here. They are gonna have to run the gauntlet versus Rass, and if they win that against Najm, gonna be no easy task without a doubt. But still, if somebody's gonna do it, you gotta believe in Val. KitanaKahn also still has a chance to come back. We cannot count them out. And into the corner we go. T1000 did recently get nerfed, but we are seeing that they are still a very good character. And Ustrapaka, oh wait, how do I pronounce that? Ustrapaka, I hope I'm saying that name right. Welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for the follow. The Goop of the Trim are gonna keep it safe. He's gonna break out just in time. And this is going to be KitanaKahn. This is gonna be their spider web. They're going crazy. And the damage is again just being overwhelming though. Remember though, Cyrax needs a ton of it. Tries to go poke special, but KitanaKahn not gonna allow it. And chat, we are still seeing T1000, a very good character, but it's gonna be KitanaKahn bringing them down to speed. Losers semifinals. After this, we are going to losers finals. KitanaKahn gonna take this round. The meter is absolutely gone, and that is gonna do it.
So unwed.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, or Rass played amazing today, and he's still not done. He still gets a chance at redemption. We'll see him on the very next set. Rass, make sure you're good to go. I'm just gonna invite you to this hill. Beautiful shimmy though from KK. Is this gonna be the start of a comeback? They already have one round in the bag. Val needs to do something though, does not want to allow extra innings in this. And beautiful stand-up combo and just wake-up buttons, though, coming from Val. The grab, though, that is excellent, excellent timing. Coming from from Val. Good grab. No, actually, no. No shimmy neutron, though. This is Val with a grab of their own. And you have to imagine Val and KitanaKahn, man, they are training partners. They know each other's habits so much better than anybody else. There's the Tremor and the Armored Launcher as well. Okay. And again, though, this is going to be KitanaKahn at a big disadvantage. 38 seconds on the board. Somebody's got to commit. And as I always say, playing against a good Cyrax, man, it's like being a short man at the urinal. You got to be on your toes. Nice. And that is going to be a ton of damage. There's 25 on the big board. And this is not going to kill. However, Val will have one more opportunity. Fatal Blow is not going to be on the board for KitanaKahn. And wait a minute, though, chat. Wait, can he get this restand? If he does, this is the game. If he gets this one more. Down one. And the grab is gonna do it. And chat, we are going into extra innings. KitanaKahn able to stay alive. A 2-1 score. Still to round us out. We are not done, and not done by a landslide. And chat, KitanaKahn, though, they know the odds right now. They know that if they lose one game, it's over. But still, you can see the belief. You can see the ice in their veins. It is up to Val to win that last game, or KitanaKahn is going to send us to our final set. Let's go.
Cyrax, T1.
And let's keep it clean. Everybody had a tough bracket today. It doesn't matter who you are. Anybody who entered this tournament did have to come through adversity one way or the other, and we're seeing a ton of good players get knocked out, even before this top 8.
Round 1, fight.
And let's go. Let's do this thing. It is going to be Val on a 2-1 lead. Takinana, is that right? That is insane. All right, though, let's go. Let's flow and let's roll. Let's see who's going to be taking this, and let's see. KitanaKahn is starting to find their groove. This is not looking good for Val. And still the action continues, and still the damage continues. Another low as well. And that's a beautiful grab. KitanaKahn is mauling. And remember, guys, only 2 matches remain after this one. Nice. The low again, and another low. Who is going to be the first Shark Tank qualifier? Val, though, able to get that jump in. Those jump-ins have been helping Val so well. T1000, some of the longest range jump-ins and continuation after that. And again, though, you're going to be losing all your meter count. I'm sorry, Val cannot break away. And a pretty much dominant round coming from KitanaKahn. They are only down by 1 at this point.
Round 2, fight.
And let's make this happen, and let's go. KitanaKahn is getting taken and knocked down a peg, but wait a minute. We got wake-up buttons for a reason. KitanaKahn, though, they have been pretty much flawless since losing that game number 2. And this Cyrax is again going on this onslaught. Overhead pressure. And another low as well, chat. This is not looking good if your name is Val. Is KitanaKahn going to be able to bring this all the way back? Even if you tech the throw, you get launched. What is this? KitanaKahn, man, needs one more, and they are close. They need half of one. They need a quarter of one. Keep in mind, Val still has no meter. Keeping it safe. The jump in again, though. Spend it. You got to absolutely spend it. Do not let him come back. Jump in again. Stand 2. The jump in again, but KitanaKahn reads it like a book. One more, and that's going to be the round for Val. Can they make the comeback? Anything will do it for KitanaKahn at this point. They both have access to Fatal Blow. And 28 seconds on the big board. The jump in again, and they caught it, but wait a minute. The grab. Tremor. 20 seconds, chat. Somebody's got to go. Z tries the anti-air, but the overhead slam of Val is going to be good.
Final round, fight.
And let's roll and let's flow. These two. This is the most pivotal round of the entire event. One is going to move on, and one could send us to a game 5 with a win. Either way, this is elimination. We are staring at the low into the... No, he doesn't spend it. The jump in. The low again, though, keeping that tremor available. We love to see it. And look at this, though. KitanaKahn is waiting for him to jump out of the corner. Beautiful shimmy neutron. And Val is on the move. And this is going to be a giant chunk of change. So far, only Rass has been able to figure out this Cyrax. KitanaKahn with this Cyrax, though, has been the boogeyman of this event. There's a grab, definitely much needed. Are we gonna see a T1000 in the losers finals? Or does KitanaKahn bring this back? They would need quite a bit more damage. Overhead. And the down one. Another grab coming from Val. Val needs one more. The low. The Tremor gonna keep everything safe. 27 seconds left on the big board. The next time KitanaKahn connects, if they do, they have got to spend the fatal. There's 20 seconds left, but Val's gonna take it, but wait, no more meter. KitanaKahn has one more chance, but chat, that is gonna do it. Val able to stick that stand 2 in your face, and that is gonna be it. Chat, Val is gonna be moving on to the next round, which is gonna be losers finals. And let's go take a look at that replay. Congratulations to Val making it into that top 3 territory. Had to battle back, but was able to get it done. And KitanaKahn, thank you so much for playing. There will be a qualifier on Monday should you choose to join us. And chat, it is now time to look at that bracket. Let me show you exactly where we are. So with that result right there, it will be Val moving on to losers finals. This chat, we only have 2 more matches left to crown our champion for the day. We're gonna invite Rasul into the building, and it's gonna be Val versus Ross. Losers finals, and let's go. And DeSantis, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And chat, look at this though. Val gonna be making the switch to the Sindel. Says, you know what, T1000, you have played your part. However, it is now time for my original main. And I love the battle tactics. And this is a fresh matchup. Let's go.
Round 1, fight.
And by the way, chat, we've been live for about 2 hours. Hopefully you've been enjoying the action. I know I have. What's going on, by the way? Big Adrian, how's your day going? And Val now making the switch to the Sindel. And let's see if some of that fruit of their labor is going to be paying off. By the way, guys, this season prize pool is now at 200. Thanks to this community. If anybody does want to donate anything more, it all 100% of it goes to the players at the end of the season. The jump in, but that is not going to be a connection on that. It is still going to be Rasul with the lead. Ross, we did see him in winners finals against Najm. He was close, but he was not able to get it done. He is looking for a second chance at that. However, Ross is close to closing this out. Let's see if he can do it. And a dominant round coming from Ross.
Round 2, fight.
Okay. And let's see it. By the way, every donation you do make to this stream, you will see on that prize pool. It will not change numbers unless it goes up. There is zero funny business about it. And I do need to set up a matcherino. That is what I'm kind of noticing. It might be the way to go, but right now, though, here comes Ross again. And Ross gonna be dragging this to the corner, though. This is looking good for him. Val with the Sindel, though. That is gonna be another dominant lead, and Ross continuing to pepper with the staggers. Nice. And by the way, guys, you will see this on YouTube later. If anybody wants to follow the channel, it is going to be located right here. Leave a subscription, leave a nice comment, leave a mean comment, whatever it is you want to do. And this is going to be Val making the comeback, but Ross going to break away. More jump-ins, though. A nice grab, though. Ross with the confidence of a lifetime going to take the lead. Still not done, though. You better believe it, though. These two are jumping, and that is going to be Val knotting it up, though. Val jump-ins are super, super clutch, man. We got to call it like we see it.
Final round, fight.
And chat, the jump-ins have been absolutely exquisite, to say the least. Val has been going crazy, but an up block from Ross, though, is going to reset the table. Ross with the lead now. We are now going westbound on the I-10 freeway, chat. Down 2. Good. Jump-ins as well to keep this rolling and to keep this going. And we got hats, we got all kinds of projectiles going absolutely crazy. And good stuff yet again, though. A big overhead slam, and Ross is close. Can he get this? Can he set up the rematch between him and Najm in grand finals? Ross with a good round, game number 1, and that is going to be the lead for him. Onto the replay we go, man. Ross, let me tell you guys something about Ross. He's a player I just heard of about a month or 2 ago. And ever since he's come to our events, he's been the absolute boogeyman. Anytime you have to face him, it is an absolute gamble how it's gonna go. Because he is just so dynamic, willing to use that armor and willing to use that Sector rocket. On to the next match we go. Game number 2's on the way.
Kung Lao, T1000, Sector, Tremor, Wu Shi Academy.
And Val gonna be making a
One
switch to the
machine can't
T1000.
kill
Is this character gonna
I
be
can.
Val's new #1 go-to from here on out?
Round 1, fight.
And let's keep this party rocking and let's keep this party rolling. Keep in mind, after this is grand finals. The winner of that match will be our grand final, will be our champion and our top 1 qualifier. And if I sound like a broken record, I'm just trying to explain it for everybody who may be new to the event, maybe tuning in and saying, what is this? This is a top 16 qualifier for the EU region and for the Middle East. And we are continuing to see this onslaught out of Val. This T1000 is cooking, chat. Lows again though, and Ross gonna be spending that again, and that is not gonna hit, but just looking for some chip damage. It is actually in Ross's benefit if that doesn't hit. You don't want to spend it that early. Again, jump-ins galore all over the place, and Ross is gonna be getting all that chip whenever he can. It does not do a ton, but it does add up. Val just needs one more hit, or so it would appear. The jump-in is good. No, he drops it. The Tremor caught it. And another grab, and that should be the round. In fact, it is gonna be the round, and Val gonna take the lead.
Round 2, fight.
And let's roll and let's flow. The Val 1000 is gonna be going overhead pressure. We are going liquid metal all over the place. It's disgusting. That being said, we kind of like it. That third arm, and ever since the switch to the T1K, we have been seeing a different set here, or so it would appear. Ross is on roller skates right now. He's got to get some damage, and quickly. Good low, the armored launcher, and Val is going crazy, Chad. And this is adding up sooner than you would expect, though, but that is not going to hit. But Val not able to confirm on that. Very interesting. Down 2. And still rolling and still going, though. Val needs to make this comeback. They've got to do something. Okay. And again, we got gun blasts going all over the place. This is going to be Ross. He needs this round. He cannot afford to let this slip. Does not want to let this thing get knotted up. Overhead. And still going. Val, what are they going to do from here? There's 30 seconds left on the big board. The gunshots. But Ross able to actually outzone from this distance. And once again, these fatals not going to be hitting, but they are going to be adding up. Not going to break the armor, but Ross says, I'm not done here. The low is going to do it, and Val is going to knock this up. A 1-1 score. There are no blanks today, man. Every set we've had has been uber competitive.
T1000 wins.
And onto the replays we go, man. Val, a switch of characters seems to be just what the doctor ordered. And let's see, man, is T1000 gonna be Val's new loadout for the foreseeable future? Ross, we know for a fact there is gonna be 0 switching, but to see Val off Sindel, I am very surprised, chat, to say the least.
Cum laude, T1000.
And chat, I would love another game 5. That way we can put blood in the water and get that overlay going. Val gonna be gonna be getting a lot of momentum, a lot of wind in their sails, and a lot of steam in their engine. Let's get back to the match.
Round 1, fight.
And let's do it. Let's keep it rolling. Just the down 2 from Ross. What a demon. Ross, though, he is playing cat and mouse, man. This is Bull and Matador gameplay, and Val is coming up short in this matchup. Ross making some very necessary adjustments, and I am loving what I see. I gotta keep it real. Okay. And the hats, the rockets are flying over the place. Val cannot catch this Kung Lao. Oh, Implex, I agree, man, because we are now seeing them do work with different characters. And I think we all kind of knew Val and KitanaKahn were savages. But at the same time, to see him on the different matchups, it is something to behold. Ross, by the way, with the lead.
Fight.
And let's go and let's roll. If you're having fun watching this event, keep in mind, it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central European Time. Oh, Implex, oh, without a doubt. And I feel like YouTube's gonna love this, man. I feel like we love this, man. And to see Ross make it this far in a tournament, guaranteed top 3 position, is something crazy. And he has taken another lead on Val. By the way, after this chat is gonna be grand finals. Who's gonna make it there? Who's it gonna be? Beautiful. And Val not letting this one slip away, but what does Ross have planned? A big armored launcher, and Val gonna take the lead just like that. And jump-ins again, and this is no Val unable to connect. Oh, tries to early jump in. Gunshots. Val cannot afford to let this go, but is that gonna connect the tremor to keep it all safe? And Ross, he is pressing that fatal for his life. The overhead's gonna connect, but we are breaking. Overhead again, that should be the round if I'm not mistaken. Ross, wait a minute though, still not done. And he's gonna go for it, this might be enough, Chad. And Chad, with this result, Ross is gonna go up by a score of 2-1. Are we gonna see Ross in grand finals? We have one more match to decide this thing. Val has looked a lot better, however, that is not done. And let's get to the next match, let's go.
Kung Lao wins. Sector.
And let's go, let's do the damn thing. It is Ross up 2-1 on Val. Is he gonna close it out right now, or does Val make their way into grand
Yet I
finals?
still stand against you.
And by the way, $200 in the season prize pool, 50 from me, 50 from Chimp, and 100 from Anonymous. Thank you guys again. And if anybody does want to donate to the season finale for our top 16, which goes exclusively to the players, there is the link. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. We still got a lot of time though to figure that out. Overhead is gonna be good for Ross, and he is gonna be putting Val through the ringer on this one. Jump in again, and a down 2 though is gonna be coming from Val. And here comes Val again, though, the tremor gonna be launching, and we are going to the east side of the screen, chat. Beautiful armor from Ross. You know he's got it locked, and you know he's got it loaded. Low again. And let's see it, though. Let's keep it going. Let's make this happen. Overhead is good. Ross, though, forcing Val to break away. The tremor, though. Ross, he is just jumping everywhere, and Val has got to find his way, and this is gonna hit. It is not, and there's a direct punish from Ross. He is on set point. Najm, make sure you are ready to go, because you could be up next after this round. And still rolling, and still going. No shimmy neutron here. Gonna be using the hat, tries it down 2, does Val. And gunshots are everywhere. And Val, I used to believe they were using T-1000 because they just wanted to get better with this character. It is now clear as day that this is their best character, or so it would appear. Or maybe it's just a matchup thing, I don't know, but either way, Ross is gaming, he's on his way. Low, and there is some more armor, though. Ross is pressing. Does Ross actually have a claim as one of the best Kung Laos out there? I wonder, chat. It's gotta be like him and Kale, right? Still low, and hang on a second, Val cannot take one more hit. Anything will do it, and that is gonna be the set. Val is gonna be going down to Ross, finishing out third. A very, very respectable placement coming out of one of RFT's best players. Thank you so much for playing, Val. And chat, that is now going to be Ross moving on to grand finals. Let me show you that replay. I do believe I did get that one. Or I don't know about that one. However, though, as we can see from that result, Val had an amazing tournament. Third place is not a bad finish whatsoever, and that is going to help out Val's seeding coming for the next tournament. However, Chad, it is now time to look at the bracket. We got one more match to bring you. And chat, with that result right there, it is now going to be Rasul moving on to the grand finals match. This is our last one of the day. Make some noise. Let's get Najm up in the building, and let's send some channel predictions out. Chat, one more to end this, and let's go. And all right, chat, here we go. This is going to be grand finals. It is going to be Ross versus Najm. Only one of these two is going to be walking out of here as our champion for the day. If you're going to bet on Najm, that's not a bad pick whatsoever, because he is coming out of the winner's side of things.
Your Titan counterpart.
Najm, if the COD becomes a problem, just let me know.
Of course he was, Geras.
This is going to be EU and Middle East going at it in our first qualifier, and let's see who the champion of the event is going to be. All right, Najm and Ross, and this is going down, but only chat on pay-per-view. And let's see what Ross learned from that first set with Najm. Can he make this comeback, though? Najm, though, he does appear to have a character that mitigates a ton of what Ross does. With pressure, and Najm, though, the jump in, though, trying to get that up block, though, but some beautiful armor is going to close that out. Still rolling and still flowing. Good use of the sand trap, still not done on either player. Nice slow. And still, though, the action is picking up, though, and Rass gonna be taking a small lead here. Can he get the mix-up? Beautiful grab, though, to send his life bar a little bit farther south. The snap is no good, but no punish on that. Overhead. Najm, though, he does not have a cameo that can help with that. And Rass, every single time he gets that fatal, he wants to use it. And let's roll. Let's make this happen. Let's see what Najm has planned. Is this gonna kill? It's gonna do a chunk, but the snap is gonna connect! And Najm able to get it done. The snap again, it punishes that fatal every step of the way. And this is gonna be Najm in a position. And Rass is somewhere he does definitely not want to be. Good spin to win. Good low. And another one though, but hang on just a second, chat, because we are going sky bet on this, you better believe it. And welcome everybody, you are in the grand finals of our first tournament qualifier. I cannot thank you enough for being here and spending some time with us. And Rass is not getting the better end of this deal. However, he is still in striking range, important to note. Good overhead though, and he's gonna spend it! Najm cannot break away from this whatsoever. He's gotta pay the iron price, absolutely. Chat, does that actually kill? Oh my god, the damage scaling on it. The low though from Rass, you can't keep a good dog down for too long. And Rass gonna knot this up. Remember, Rass would need 6 games total to beat Najm since he is on the winner side of the bracket. Okay, nice. And still the overhead pressure though, and still though, this is gonna be Najm trying to get this man out of here. Right now though, Najm is gonna be on roller skates a little bit though. Overhead. And beautiful use of the armor though. Rass definitely learning a ton from that last set. Good. And still not done though. We still got overhead pressure. We still got the clone out, but a down 2 because why wouldn't Rass do that? Najm though, is he gonna spend it? He might want to consider it. This is gonna do a chunk, but it is not gonna kill no matter what he does. However, though, this is gonna do a solid burger, and this is gonna put Najm right back in the driver's seat. And chat, this grand finals, by the way, let me tell everybody, if you're watching this here on Twitch or if you're watching this on YouTube later on, Najm filled in at the last possible second. It was only because a player wasn't able to make it that he was here, and Najm, by the way, is gonna take that a 1-0 score.
Geras.
Najm enjoying a 1-0 lead. He needs 2 more. If he's gonna end this tournament, Rass would need to win 3 games in order to reset this bracket. Can he do it? Absolutely, he still can. He's got his work cut out for him though, and he knows the task at hand. Oh, Takinada, absolutely. He just filled in and he's here. And let's go and let's roll. This is Najm and this is Rass, and we are getting back to the lesson at hand. A 1-0 score for Najm. Rass has got to get going now. You did not want to go down 2-0 to Najm.
Liu Kang knew you weren't ready. Round 1, fight.
And yo, what's going on, Apple Chick? Welcome back to the event. How's your day going? I see everybody in chat, and it looks like we are all having a blast. This is gonna be EU's only tournament top 16 qualifier series, man. And EU, man, I think is well represented as far as events go. I mean, you got Rips Arena, of course, the GOAT doing his thing, man. The best series in MK, in my opinion. Then you got Aquaman. He does stuff as well for the EU region. Who's that? Nikito's gonna be doing stuff for EU. It is well represented, man, and EU is eating good, in my opinion. This just adds to it, in my opinion. However, though, it is going to be Rass on a dominant lead, and that is going to be the round.
How am I not champion?
Round 2, fight.
And let's keep this going, man. Let's see who is it going to be winning this event. And by the way, he is not chatting right now, but he is lurking. Shout outs to my editor who is in the building. Fabry, we love you. Good low. And hang on just a minute, though. Najm right now, this is a bit of a standstill if I do say so myself. And Rass able to slow this down though, and it is Najm who is having to pay the price absolutely for it. Jump-ins galore, jump-ins everywhere. And Rass right now is chipping away at Najm. And that is gonna be the game. Rass, I will dare say, with a dominant game number 2 over Najm. Definitely what the doctor ordered. And chat, with that result, a 1-1 score. Rass is making this turn into a possibility if he wants to reset this bracket. And on to the next game. We are gonna make this happen, man. Najm getting knocked down a peg. Keep in mind though, he still has 2 games to play with. However, that is gonna start to get to crunch time as Rass continues to move forward. Let's get to the next game and let's do it.
Wow. Motaro. Sector. The tea house.
I should have been told sooner that realms exist.
Lucan knew you weren't ready.
And by the way, I don't know what you guys did today, but I had myself a beautiful Red Bull. I had 6 of them in the last 24 hours. Is that good for your heart? We'll figure it out at some point. However, though, Najm, he needs to win 2 straight games, and here we go, getting on to the next match, and let's do it. And Spidey Caleb with the follow. Thank you so much, and welcome to the channel. And Najm saying, you won that last game, but I will most certainly be taking this one. Najm, is he going to be able to do it, or does Rass have anything to say about it? Big damage again, and a nice pickup to go alongside it. Yo, what's going on, Alan? How's everything on your side of the aisle? Man, we have been all over the freeway, eastbound, westbound, and we are showing no signs of switching lanes here, Big Alan. Najm, though, the patience, man. This is going to be a bull versus a matador right now, but this is a patient bull, if I might add. And Rass, every time he gets that fatal, he's going to spend it. Keep in mind, if Najm gets that snap early enough, that is going to be a full-blown punish. He has to have the hourglasses loaded. This might be enough. Hang on a second. Rass, the overhead in this. No, he's got breaker. Najm's got to break away, and he most certainly will. Okay. Good low. Overhead, but that is an up block. Beautiful punish by Rasul.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, with this result going down right here, only on pay-per-view, this is going to be Rass in the lead here. He still needs to reset the bracket. Don't get it twisted. But if he's able to reset this bracket, man, this would be quite the event. We have not had a bracket reset in quite some time. And Applechick, yeah, that up block was something out of a movie, if I'm being completely honest. Overhead. Good stuff again, and Najm is kind of dog-walking this round. And Rass does not have a fatal at his disposal. Good, he's gonna have to play clean and honest if he wants to get this done. And Najm is walking away with this thing, Chad. And Najm able to get it done.
Final round.
Oh, Alan, the Jumbotron is looking amazing. Have you seen it? By the way, you will notice for Shark Tank, our theme is blue. Once we do Vape's Fight Night again, we go back to red. However, we gotta keep everything blue and we gotta keep everything new. Shout out to my editor, Fabry. We love you again, brother. Below, and that is going to be, wait a minute though, Rass keeping Najm locked into the corner. Still anybody's ball game. Elias, what's going on, my man? How you doing? And if you want to join Shark Tank, it is permitted for EU, NA, and Middle East. Keep in mind though, the connection may be a bit of an issue if you're playing EU to Middle East or something like that. But you know what? It is an online series and we know what we're getting into, but we still want to encourage participation. As you saw earlier with Sky and Najm, not always the best, but we do our best around here, chat. And Najm, he's on his way though. Is this gonna be enough? Rass, he's gonna have one more breaker, but no, he's not. He's gotta do this clean and honest in chat. Najm needs one more, and Rass, of course, is gonna spend the fatal, and it's going to hit! I don't know why that worked, but if there's any way Rasul can make this comeback, that would be the most demonic theft ever. And chat, he's able to do it, ain't no way! Get me out of here, I'm done streaming for the day. Champion of the Realm was on fantastic. Go watch that, cause I am done, chat. Rass with a 2-1 lead over Najm. How is he doing this? Holy moly, chat. A 2-1 lead coming out of Rass. It looked like it was all Najm's game, but Rass had something different to say about it. Let's see if he can reset this bracket.
Geras. Sector. Motaro.
All right, guys, I guess it's going to be Rass with a 2-1 lead. This doesn't feel like reality, but it kind of is.
Round one. Fight.
And let's go, let's do the damn thing, and let's make this happen. By the way, this is our first Shark Tank qualifier, and Rass is in the driver's seat. Can he reset this bracket? Is he going to win this tournament? You gotta feel for Najm. He was super close. Ankle Tony can't believe what he's watching. Mr. Ratchet's losing his mind, and so is Alan. Attack Potency, what's up? Attack Potency, it does appear to be the case. This is the best Lao we've seen from EU. Oh, no punish. Okay. And the snap is no good, and Rass is on the verge of resetting the bracket. He needs one more round to go after this. And chat, with this result right here, Rass is completely taken over. Is he gonna reset this and send us to a fresh first to three, or does Najm have anything to say about it? DJ, I wish I was making this up. April Fool's was 10 days ago, brother. I can't be lying to you. But also, I could be. Rasul just the best in EU, period, chat. Good stuff. Hang on a second, though, but we are far from over. And this is going to be Najm taking the lead back, saying, Vape, shut your mouth. I can most definitely keep this man from resetting this bracket. And chat, should we just keep letting Rass play until he wins? Like, should we just give him infinite lives? Is that what we do in the qualifiers? Okay, Najm with a beautiful pickup and a command grab to go alongside it. Rass, of course, is gonna spend it because this is the game we're playing, and Rass, of course, takes the goddamn round. And Najm getting the bracket reset on him. I know that sounds absolutely anticlimactic, but chat, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Rass going to now reset this bracket. It is 0-0. We got to take that W away from Najm. This is now a first to three set. Winner take all. Winner is going to be the qualifier. Is Rass really going to be the first qualifier out of Shark Tank? Chat, he is waking up with Fatal, and nobody can stop this, man. This is gonna be our last set of the night. A first to three, let's go. And what's going on, Big Balhoon? Shout outs to you, brother.
Your Titan
Shout outs to Beef Ramen in the building.
Impressive.
Of course he was, Geras.
All right, let's go and let's flow, chat. This is just a fresh first to three set. Rass has already won three. Najm, he looked like he had every opportunity to take this set. But if Rass is able to make this comeback, we gotta crown him as not only the best in EU, but the best in the world, the best in the universe. I don't want to hear anybody say one word about it. Because how can you deny it? The wake-up fatals, the wake-up down twos, man. It is something to behold. And this man does have ice in his vein. He has a clutch factor like you wouldn't believe. Okay. And still not done, though, but Rass does have the lead on Najm. What is going to be the mix from here? Najm has got to get it together. But I have the feeling, though, Rass, he has all the... But there, wait, no. Najm with the Snapopotamus and going to be throwing him out of the corner. Beautiful stuff. Overhead is good to go. And you know what, Kaizen? Even if it's not pretty, it is effective. And that is all you need to qualify out of Shark Tank, as we can certainly see. Najm, though, is he going to spend the fatal? Is he going to wait for one last one? I have a feeling he's going to let loose on it, chat. And chat, this is going to be Najm going for it. I don't know how much damage we're looking at. And Najm is going to absolutely kill with that. I wasn't sure, because I know the scaling is a thing. However, it does appear he is on the right side of that Najm, showing some big signs of life.
Fight.
And remember, this is the last set in our qualifier. One of these two will be crowned champion. And let me ask chat, who do you want to be the champion? Because remember, if one of these person wins, they cannot play in Shark Tank again until the season finale. Is Rass gonna be our #1 seed, or is it gonna be Najm? And remember, there are 200 reasons why you got to be an Omega Sweat here. And if anybody does want to donate further to that prize pool, it is right there. And a Trek says, hey, get Rass out of here. I want him to win. Najm, though, is still playing, and he is still gaming, though. And of course, he's going to wake up with the fatal. Why doesn't he see it coming? Chat, how much longer are we gonna let Rass get away with this? Chat, somebody get in here and stop this man. I can't because it's grand finals. We all tried to stop Rass. We couldn't do it.
I am younger, faster.
Final
And Chat,
round.
with the 13th wake-up fatal blow in a row, Rass is on the verge of finally going up on Najm in this first to 3 grand finals reset. Chat, who's gonna stop him? Is it even possible to beat Rass? I don't imagine a scenario where him losing all of his life is actually canon. Oh, yeah, that's the new Geras skin. It looks fire in my opinion. However, though, Najm, he's got to try his best and know that Rass does not have Fatal at his disposal. And that is a bit of a good sign of life. However, Rass does have a lot of armor. The jump is, though, and that is going to be some exquisite pressure yet again, the low. And Rass, wait a minute. And the low again, though, and this is going to be Rass taking the game. Chat, how are we going to stop this man? Rass officially in the lead.
Kung Lao wins.
Chat, you are watching exactly what I am watching. What you are seeing is real. Rass, not only did he reset the bracket, he is up 1-0 on Najm. It is now Najm who has to play catch up. And all right, though, this is Grand Finals reset coming your way. This is going to be the end of Shark Tank. Qualifier number 1, qualifier number 2 will be this Monday.
Academy. Your Titan counterpart was most impressive.
Of course he was, Geras.
On to game number 2 we go of the reset
Round
Grand
1.
Finals.
Fight.
And Rass right now is proving to be the most demonic Kung Lao. Maybe one of the most demonic players we've ever seen. Don't count out Najm just yet. And Najm, I think me and the entire chat, all we are thinking is if you have Rass on Fatal Blow territory, it's probably coming your way on Wake Up. Okay, good defense from Najm. And the jump-ins galore right now, and Rass is gonna be taking a lead, though. Najm has got to find his opening. The armor is on the loose, though. The snap is no good. Overhead is no good either. Rass, he's like a cat. And Rass, though, is playing this one so well right now. And I have to give this man so much credit, man. Absolutely coming out here and absolutely gaming, man. It seems like he has found his rhythm 100% against Najm. And he has Najm on death's door. Can he take this? The damage is gonna add up. Jump-ins as well, and that is Rass with the armor. Chat, Rass has completely taken over Shark Tank in qualifier number 1.
Fight.
And this Kung Lao is showing that, you know what? It might be a little bit of unorthodox gameplay, but it is extremely effective, and it is not to be trifled with. It is not to be taken lightly. All right, though, we got to figure this out sooner rather than later, though. It is Najm. He is looking for his moment, but all the momentum is just on Ross's side. And another mix. Down 1. And that rocket exploding 10 miles away. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, the low again. And Najm right now has got to find his opening. He's got to get up in there or else Rass is going to win this tournament. Fire Hex. The low again. And Rass again. He is just keeping this match exactly where he should. But wait a minute, step from Najm. Cash out into the Fatal. Do not let your dreams be dreams. It's a little bit of extra editing for me, but I do not care. Do what you gotta do to tie up this set, and here comes the clone, chat. The mix is no good. The overhead is gonna be good. Spin that Fatal, baby. And chat, with this result right here, Najm gonna give himself some very good odds moving into the next round. That is absolutely going to kill. If Najm can knot it up here, we will be all tied up.
The rest is history. Final round. Fight.
And on to the next game we go, and on to the next game we roll. The down 1. And the punish coming from Rass, but we have time reversal. Overhead. And still, though, Rass is not done. Rass trying to squeak his way into this 2-0 lead. And if he's on a 2-0 lead, the odds are going to swing dramatically in his favor. Najm cannot let this one go. Does not want to let it be the one that got away. Players have that and serial killers have that. And here comes Rass again. The overhead, no good. But the armor as well. Good defense by Najm. The patience. And Al Gore, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the channel. And this loud, but hang on a second though, Najm with a nice pickup. He would have to basically be perfect from here. Cannot afford to give up much, cannot afford to give up anything cheap. Pressure, and there is some armor though, but look at the defense from Najm. Rass is still pressing. And chat, this is all gonna be the game, and the Rocket is gonna get it done. And Rass on a 2-0 lead, Najm. This is falling apart for him, right in front of our eyes.
Kung Lao wins.
And chat, Rass needs one more game to win Shark Tank Qualifier 1. This tournament started off with 50 players. And this is insane, Rass. Is he gonna get it done right here and right now? If Rass wins right now, we will not see him in Shark Tank for another 2 months. No, not 2 months. That's crazy. 5 weeks, 5 weeks.
Geras, Kung Lao, Motaro, Sector.
However, let's go and let's roll. Rass just needs one more. Can he close this out over Najm? What is the tail of the tape going to tell us?
All know who is best.
Round 1, fight.
And let's do it, man. Rass, I don't care what nobody says, man. This gameplay that he has presented us is just about good enough to win Shark Tank Qualifier 1, a 50-man tournament, and that is nothing to take lightly. We had so many goats up in here, and DJ. Jump in, and Najm, he knows it's now or never. He's got to get it done now, or else it's never gonna happen. What's going on, big DJ? DJ, you know I'm just being dumb. You made it top 8 today. There's nothing I can even say. And the top 8 in a 50-man tournament, man, that is wild. And that is something for sure to put on your Twitter. Make sure you do, because I don't have Twitter. Good mix. Rass slowly making this comeback. What is it gonna be? Good stagger pressure. Najm, though, good defense. And a jump in, I'm sorry, a stop yet again, but we have armor for a reason. Rass does not have the life advantage, so this should be death for Rass. It's not going to hit. And that is gonna be Najm walking away with round number 1.
This ends here. Round 2, fight.
And let's do the damn thing. Let's keep this rolling and let's keep this going. Remember, guys, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we will be live with this event. Najm just doing random shit. We're big fans of this, by the way. Okay, and Rass able to get the punish, and we are going eastbound on the I-10. And chat, it comes down to this, man. It comes down to this. Najm absolutely needs this game. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If Rass wins here, this tournament is over, though. And Rass with another dynamic lead, though. Another grab, and this is going to be close. This is going to do it. Not quite. And Najm, he is on roller skates. He is on death's door, and Rass on the verge of winning this tournament.
Fight.
And a beautiful snap by Najm. He needs this round more than anything. Good. Rass not a stranger of waking up with armor or fatal blows or anything he can think of. Beautiful punish by Najm, by the way, on that Motaro. Najm gonna be taking a hell of a lead, and the snap is in effect, chat. Najm trying not to get blanked in this reset, but we're waking up with armor, no punish though. Oh, the low's gonna catch. This might be it, chat, actually. This is gonna be close. Najm is gonna take this game. And Najm gonna get it done, saying, Vape, shut your mouth. I am not getting blanked today. Gonna go up on the board, and chat, we have a ball game on our hands.
Geras wins.
And I dare say this would be Najm's first somewhat big tournament that he's won. If he's able to get it done, it is still Rass in the driver's seat though, however, and Najm needs to win one more just to tie this up. This set has gone crazier than anything you can expect. And let's go, let's get to the next match, game number 4. But this is like game number 12 for them, coming your way, and let's go.
Geras, Sector, Motaro, Cage Mansion.
And once
One
again,
day,
guys, this
my
is Shark Tank
star will
Qualifier
outshine
1.
giants.
That entire number you see, the season prize pool, that goes to the top 16 completely to the players. And if anybody wants to donate to them, it goes straight to them. There is the link right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Any donation on a Shark Tank stream goes directly to the players. And we should be back, by the way, we will be back on Sunday, not Saturday. Tomorrow's pro competition. We're gonna be watching that over at Rips Arena. But on Sunday, we will, hang on a second. On Sunday, we will be back with another tournament, and Monday, we will be back with another Shark Tank. Jump-ins again, the low. And this is going to be Rass with a dynamic lead on Najm. Rass, can he close this out? He needs about one more. The good command grab. Hang on a second. Najm is not done. Rass needs just one more game, though. You know he's going for it. The shimmy neutron, and Rass is going to be on tournament point.
Round 2.
And Rass definitely should. The snap is good. Shot. I'm going to keep quiet for like half a second. Chat. He drops it. Overhead. And a nice overhead to go alongside that as well. And Rass, he is going target practice mode, the low, and the armor. He is gonna break the armor, Chad. Rass, he has Najm on death's door. Can he close this out? Is this how it's gonna go? And Chad, Rass needs just one more. Is he gonna get it? And Chad, I don't wanna speak too early, but one more. The chip is gonna add up, and that is gonna do it, Chad. That is gonna be Rass winning Shark Tank qualifier number 1. A 3-1 score. And Chad, I don't know what else to say about that except for G to the G's, man. An excellent performance. Rass had to absolutely work for that one. But you know what, Chad? We have to go take a look. We have to go take a look at that replay because it is brought to you by this amazing community. And I don't know what else to say except for thank you guys all so much for watching. We have to crown our champions today. It is going to be none other than the Kung Lao, man, coming out with the punches in bunches. And Chad, our first champion for today, for our first qualifier, is going to be none other than Rass. Congratulations, Rass. That top 8 graphic will be out later today, and thank you so much for playing. Guys, that is going to be the end of Shark Tank Qualifier 1. We will have another one this coming Monday. We will be live again this Sunday with some more action coming your way, and be sure to tune in, guys. I am Vape Coach. We will see you later. We love you guys, and bye-bye now.